There's a guy on Twitter, I guess named Joe Cronin.
Yeah, that's why we didn't get a heel turn.
He's got a cool way of talking in the microphone. You suck Joe Cronin's dick, fucking faggot. And or some various version of that.
You're listening to The Joe Cronin Show.
Don't forget to like, comment, and body slam that subscribe button.
This is the epic voice guy, and I can honestly say, Joe Cronin is god awful, that is. You guys seriously listen to this guy? And now it's time for the Joe Cronin Show.
And he's got a cool way of talking in the microphone. And or some various...
They do it for Roman, everybody. They do it for Roman. Once again, the crutch that is Roman Reigns. Oh, boy. How can we get out of this one? By the way, Braun Strowman cashed in the Money in the Bank. They announced it. The bell should have rang. That's never happened. I don't know if maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they have announced things before. But I don't know. The belt should have been cashed in. It's ridiculous that it hasn't. That didn't happen. Braun should have lost his Money in the Bank tonight. That was dumb. What other crutches can we give Roman Reigns? Welcome to... This is like the government of the United States of America pulling the wool over everyone's eyes constantly in this country. Wow. Roman Reigns can't get over without his buddies, The Shield. You know, the other night, the match is going to be booed at SummerSlam, so we send Braun Strowman out there to distract the crowd, which we predicted would happen, and it did. Well, we predicted something like that would happen, and it did. And then, what do? Not only does Roman Reigns beat Finn Balor, feed them all to Roman, feed them all to Roman Reigns, feed them all to Roman Reigns. Not only does Roman Reigns defeat Finn Balor, but Braun Strowman comes out and now welcome back to the Shield. Welcome back to Shield, who got you over in the first place. So once again, Seth Rollins is doing really well on his own. Dean Ambrose is doing well with Seth Rollins. Roman... he's got 30% of the crowd behind him, but it's still people aren't buying in. Let's put him back with the Shield again. Come on. Let's put him back in with the Shield again. Wow. God damn, that was horrible tonight. Michael Cole was like, what a moment! What a moment! What moment? They've already gotten back together. I mean, I thought I predicted that Brock Lesnar would come out and screw Braun Strowman. But instead it was the Shield. Didn't see that one coming. I'll admit that. Saw this coming, though, as we tweeted out that I believed Roman would win or whatever, and then Brock would come out, or Braun Strowman would come out to cash in, and it would get ruined by Brock Lesnar. But it wasn't Brock Lesnar. It was Dean and Seth. I was bored as hell throughout most of this show, and that was the biggest eye roller that there ever could be. Can we just do anything that's not for Roman Reigns? Can we do anything in this company that's not about how can we figure out a way to get him over with everybody? And again, they got what they wanted. You dumb fucking idiots cheered in New York. You stupid fucking idiots. You cheered. Someone tweeted me earlier, I actually kind of cheered for Reigns because, you know, I want to see the belt on TV again. Yes! That's why they did it! So you're
that was
dumbass.
The same person saying NXT TakeOver wasn't as good as SummerSlam as well, so.
Oh, well, okay. If that was the same guy, then he's an idiot, so there you go. Listen,
baby.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to fall for it. I am not going to just start liking this guy because there is nothing good going on normally on this show. Was that exciting for some people? I guess. I was never a big Shield guy anyway. I always enjoyed Seth Rollins and Dean. But they've already reunited. So the faulty reunition, because somebody got injured, if I remember. I don't remember who it was.
Yeah, Dean got injured. Well, Roman was sick. Remember?
Right, Roman got sick, and that fucked it up first. Yeah, that's right.
That screwed up everything. And then Kurt Angle filled in, and Triple H, and different people got to play Shield. But they literally are that desperate, and it reeks of just patheticness that they're that desperate to get Roman over, that they're thinking, well, no one will boo the Shield. If Brock Lesnar comes out now, they're still going to boo Roman no matter what, because he's going to walk away with that Universal title.
Right.
But if we bring out the Shield, no one's going to boo Roman then. How can you boo Roman? You loved Seth Rollins. You loved Dean Ambrose. They got the biggest pop of the night. You can't boo the Shield. That's their mindset. And
right.
Like you said, they had the failed reuniting back months ago. Roman was sick, and then Dean got injured. It never got to come to full fruition. Never got to get it off the ground. And people, are just so drenched in nostalgia that they're like, "Oh, this will be great. We get to see the Shield again." It's not a heel turn. Anybody that said it's a heel turn and all three members, no. And the problem is that they don't really have many clearly defined faces and heels nowadays. Roman's been that kind of in-betweener thing. That's the closest we'll get. But it like you said, it proves no matter what, they'll do anything for Roman.
Anything for Roman Reigns. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of McMahon comes out, says the fuck word or whatever, gets punched in the balls. People are bleeding everywhere when it's Roman. He calls people bitches and shit. They'll
even swore again tonight at the opening of the show.
They will do anything cheaply to get him over. Oh, we'll even put the Money in the Bank champion at ringside so the fans don't boo you guys. And now tonight, they know they're going to boo Roman, which they were doing. They were all in Finn Balor's corner at one point. And he beats Finn Balor. Oh, here comes Braun at least though. Oh, it's the Shield. Oh, it's the Shield.
And there have been other times where the bell didn't ring. I know they've done that before. I definitely recall that. So
God, is that enraging? It's like, no, he handed you the briefcase.
It's very frustrating. It should just be you hand him the briefcase, it starts. But they've pulled this before.
I've complained about it before,
Seth,
too.
They did it with a few others. Yeah, where they're like, oh, that's how he held on to the briefcase. The bell didn't ring yet. The bell didn't ring. And I thought, wow, are they actually going to make it a failed cash-in at first? I'm like, they would do that.
Yeah, I mean, the referee does have the signal for the bell, so it does make sense. It just irritates me. I don't know why. It's so inconsistent. But, whatever.
Oh, well, he's got to get to his feet. He didn't get to his feet. Well, there's other times where they have cash-ins where the champion never even got the chance to stand up. They just went right for the pinfall.
It's all very inconsistent as usual.
Yeah.
But we'll hear from you guys. Maybe some people loved it. Maybe some people didn't love it. I don't know. I'm just telling you personally, I'm sick of anything for Roman. It's clearly anything. There's always some way out of it, right? That's the thing is, if you're watching this, there's always a way out of this. This isn't the way wrestling is supposed to be. All right? To me, it's not let's push this guy to the top and do anything and everything to make sure people cheer for him as best we can, no matter what. Okay, it's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen. Can you imagine if Stone Cold Steve Austin was being pushed or something, and I don't even know what the comparison is to this. This is like I don't know what the comparison is. This is like if they pushed Triple H when he left DX and everybody was booing Triple H instead and nobody liked him, or he wasn't a heel, wasn't a face, and they were like, oh, it's not working, just put DX back. I mean, I guess they sort of did a lot of that, but they didn't need to. Triple H was clearly a heel or a face. When Triple H was a face, everybody cheered for him almost. When he was a heel, everybody booed him. When Roman Reigns is out there, you hear a loud amount of cheering and then a real loud amount of booing. And then you do these goofy things so that he comes off as being cheered. I mean, Finn Balor, who thought Finn Balor was going to win tonight? How did you not see? I tweeted it out on @CorruptedPod on my only Twitter account. And I tweeted out, wow, here's the first victim. Oh, you beat me for this title, 2 years ago, and he never got his rematch. How noble of Roman. And now he's going to face Finn Balor. Wow. Thanks, Finn, for stepping up. to lose.
And anybody that feels
dumb.
like, there's a comment in the chat, oh, WWE was on their knees sucking the fans' dicks and we still hate on them. No, this was the illusion of change, the illusion of progress. It was all a facade. What they did was they know that the smart crowd, or even, more than casual fans, go ahead and we've been saying forever, oh, well, Finn never got his rematch, because now they're going to say, oh, well, Brock Lesnar wants his rematch. Well, how could he get a rematch if Finn never got his? This clears that up, Finn got his rematch. First night, he lost. He goes back to the... And they made sure to say that so clearly, too. If he loses, he goes back to the start. He's got to start all over again, back to the end of the line. They buried him. It was just to feed Roman. He's white hot. He's over with the crowd. They got a good match out of it. And then they even made you think that he could win by having Braun come out and distract Roman for those few seconds, and it still wouldn't matter. Yeah, it didn't matter. It still didn't matter. Enjoy Super Cena 2.0, everybody. Enjoy the weirdest fucking face this company has ever seen. This is the weirdest fucking time in wrestling history. This is the weirdest fucking time. The company attacks fans who don't like things. Wrestlers everywhere attack the fans that don't like things. This is the weirdest fucking time in wrestling ever. You will never, ever see somebody like this again, that they might kill children to get this guy over. I don't know what they'll do to get Roman Reigns over. They will do anything. Anything. If you don't understand that, fine. If you like being fed shit, then that's awesome. I am insanely insulted by this. I'm sure the kids out there love it, and the women that want to bang Roman Reigns love this. But, I just want to throw up on myself. They literally did this. The crowd would have hijacked that show the other night because they didn't want to see Brock and Roman. You got a crowd who is angry and sick of Brock, and then the rest of them hate Roman. And then there's like a 30% that love Roman. And you get out there, and you have to bring out your Money in the Bank champion so the fans don't chant bad things at the people in the ring they don't want to see. Yeah. You are in trouble the minute that you realize you have to bring the Money in the Bank champion out to distract the crowd from what they want to chant. That is fucking crazy. But you do it anyway because it's smart if you want to get Roman Reigns over and you want to hide that shit out there and you want to generate something. I give them credit for trying to do these things, but it is simply amazing. What did they do to get Stone Cold Steve Austin over? First of all, let's examine Stone Cold Steve Austin, who was a heel, right? And then some of the crowd started chanting for Stone Cold. What did they do to get him over? They flip-flopped him and Bret Hart. What was the culmination that got Stone Cold over? What was the big thing they did that basically got him over for good and really made sure most of the audience in America, at least, cheers for Stone Cold? Yeah, because he was already being cheered by the time that he was given quote-unquote special treatment. A lot of people say, oh, well, he had the beer truck and the monster trucks, but he was already, the guy at that point. So then they were just, investing in themselves by letting him do those things. That wasn't where they were giving him special treatment. I mean, it was just smart booking and great ratings. So but it wasn't like they gave him that to get him over. Maybe you could say the Brian Pillman moment, with the gun might have been because that was edgy. Even that is a hard call. You could say that they let him win King of the Ring. But it all happened within like 6 months. The King of the Ring was an accident because Triple H... Yeah, because Triple H got screwed with the curtain call thing. It's like, dude, 6 months, and they did basically the WrestleMania 13 match is what flipped them. Yeah. And if the fans started booing Stone Cold, would they then just spend 3 years stuffing Stone Cold down the throats of the fans anyway? Would they have ever done this? Have they ever done this? They've tried to make people work. They didn't work, and then they scrap them. You're right. This is the weirdest thing ever. Does Roman Reigns know that Vince McMahon killed people somewhere? Does Roman Reigns have a sex tape with Vince McMahon? What the fuck is going on in this company? I don't know, man. If you liked it, good luck to you. He got you guys. Vince McMahon screwed you. You were booing him. He got you guys. He got you. He kept Lesnar at home on purpose, you fucking idiots.
He purposely made you hate Lesnar. He purposely kept the title at home. He purposely did this, you stupid fucking idiots. You were worked.
Corey Graves had that line that Roman's been chasing.
He kept the belt off TV on purpose so you'd get angry. So you would have to at least admit that Roman Reigns is a fighting champion. And then he did that. And then when he thought maybe you like Finn Balor, maybe you like Braun, but no, the Shield. You fucking numbskulls out there. You bought it. He's been trying to push Roman on you and make you like him for 4 years. He's been trying to do it. How many times? Oh, that was a good try, Vince. He tried to do that. I saw that. Boo! Still didn't work. Oh, but this is the most cunning of all of the ploys to force the fans into fucking eating what you want to feed them. But if you are out there and you did enjoy Monday Night Raw tonight, I'm happy for you. I'm jealous of you. I am sad for myself, but jealous of you that you got to enjoy Monday Night Raw tonight, or at least the last 15 minutes of it. I don't know if you enjoyed the whole thing. I would love to hear from you. I'm going to open the phone lines. By the way, if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe below and don't miss out on the rest of this week because I'm going to have a lot of shit to say. But I'm going to open the phone lines in a minute. Let me play a couple nations here and see what people are saying. Lots of subs coming in.
And the funny thing is that they said, oh, Corey Graves or one of them said, oh, he's been chasing the title for 3 years now, and the Universal title hasn't even been around that long, one. And two, on top of it, the title wasn't kept home. It was in a sense, but it wasn't being defended on Raw when Kevin Owens and Goldberg had it, It was defended on pay-per-views with Owens, but...
John Wills did not like Raw, says he wants to die because of Raw.
Surprisingly.
So John Wills did not like Raw. I'm sure there's some people that liked Raw tonight. I don't know, man. I don't get it. Black Pearl, thanks for subscribing. I want to see different, man. I want to see Roman go heel or something. Don't do this stupid bullshit where like he needs a
bring back
crutch.
The Shield.
Oh my God, dude. The women and the kids. Good luck to you guys. The ratings are going to keep going down, but good luck to you. Maybe the ratings will pop up real quick briefly right now because people will hear the Shield is back. That'd be interesting. Again, a crutch.
It's all for you, Damien. I mean, Roman.
Andrew Barber, thanks for the $2, man. It's all for you, Roman. Whatever we can do to get you over, Roman. They might bring The Rock, make him tag with The Rock. Imagine that.
They brought back the Shield to make it easier to swallow the load of Roman Reigns being the champion. The Ronda coronation ceremony was cringe. You can tell Sasha and Bayley really didn't want to be there after they got leapfrogged by her booking.
Yeah, well, they're screwed. They might as well just leave the company at this point. Leave the company, Sasha. Leave the company, Bayley. Just get out. Monday Nitro, thank you for the $4, man. Appreciate that. Wow, man.
Super chat. I want to commit suicide after this Monday Night Raw.
My God, don't do it, John Wills. John Wills is so upset. Thanks for the donations. If you guys want to donate, the link is down below in the description box for Twitch alerts and all the links there. You guys can do it. Or you can use the Super Chat button down below. Also, tell me if you liked Raw, you hated Raw, whatever it is. It's your opinion. 508, what's up?
I hated Monday Night Raw tonight. This show sucked.
Why is that?
Because of Vince McMahon, A, doesn't know how to book a show, and B, is all over Roman Reigns' cock.
Well, we know that. Yeah, certainly. I think he owes, like, The Rock sexual favors or something.
Oh, yeah, me too.
It's really weird, man. They will go to any lengths to get Roman over. And I'm not falling for the cheap BS. 781, you're on the phone. What's up?
Hello. I I've been a fan of WWE for a long time, and I'm just tired of what WWE's been doing. This Roman Reigns thing needs to stop. Like, after seeing the main event of that match, I was like, dude, I've stopped watching Raw since January, and I returned, and then this what they show me? What the fuck, man?
Welcome back. Welcome back to the same old thing. It's either the belt stays at home with Lesnar for 1,000 days, or you get fed the Roman brand.
You know what? You're right about that. At this point, I might as well just stop watching WWE at this point. I might as well, because, like, I've been in wrestling fan since 2003, and I'm just, like, done. Just done.
Well, you missed the good stuff, man. I'll tell you that. Thank you, and hopefully you don't stop. I mean, what? I don't even know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say anymore. I have no idea what to say anymore. I love Roman Reigns. Yay! I said it, Vince. I love him. I'm gonna go buy some Shield cups now. Oh yeah, the week-to-week show is gonna be way better now. Wow, the Raw was great tonight. The Shield is awesome. They're so good. This is awesome, guys. Aren't you excited about the Shield? Aren't you excited about Roman Reigns? And wow. Let's put Rojas on the phone. Open lines 339-226-6610. Rojas, what's up? The Shield is back.
The Shield's back, everyone. Isn't everyone happy? Isn't everyone happy? All those fucking retarded Brooklyn fans who say they're hardcore fans and they boo Roman and they fell for the trap because they're stupid, dumb New Yorkers. I hope they all burn in hell.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
you. You're the reason that the Patriots lost. You're the reason why fucking New York sucks, you Brooklyn faggots.
Oh
Fuck
my
you.
God, Jesus. My God,
you.
dude. He's really angry. Those fans are stupid, though, I'll tell you that. Yay! You stupid fucking idiots! You were booing him a little while ago. Yay! You should have booed them, you dummies. We hate Roman. Yay! Fucking probably Loogie in the front row having a fucking orgasm in her tampon cunt. What a
And it's
fucking
the same people
whore.
making the same statement here. You know, well, Braun's the biggest face on Raw, and it's obvious he's so over, and he wants to cash in face-to-face, so that's a face move, you know?
Wow.
And the Shield attacked the main face 3-on-1. Faces never do that. The crowd was booing them. So how does this get Roman over? Because they're not going to boo the Shield. They're not turning heel. It wasn't a heel tactic. They were defending their friend from losing the title. It wasn't underhanded. It wasn't, you know, how do you not see that? How do you not get this? And one of the things I started to mention before is that, you know, even when Goldberg and Owens were champion, they didn't defend it weekly on Raw. It never happened. That belt has been fought for on Raw once. Once. That's it. And sadly, you know, it never got its time to shine because of the way it was handled. Finn didn't have a chance, went to Owens, went to Goldberg, went to Brock. And they purposely kept Brock home, like you said. But it wasn't like he actually hijacked the title. Even I was upset. You know, we don't get to see the title. We don't get to see the champion. That's partly because he is so expensive. But if they paid him for more dates, they knew what they got into when they signed the contract. It wasn't like he suddenly charged them more money once they got into the deal. This was prearranged and set up. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they wanted. They knew what they had in their pocket. They wanted to keep him a special attraction. They kept the belt away to build to get Roman over.
They planned this whole time.
You were saying before, you know, I was going to say with Goldberg. Goldberg got this treatment in WCW. You know, he did. It worked for a while, and then the fans didn't really care for it anymore. But he was pushed, you know, with that endless winning streak. So
301, you're on the phone. 301, what's up?
Hey, Joe, Jake, how you guys doing?
Good, how you doing, man?
Oh my God, man. Get Michael Cole off the fucking announce table. Jesus Christ.
He was wicked annoying, dude. What a moment! What a moment on Raw! What a moment on Raw! Michael Cole, kill yourself!
Oh my God, he must be jerking under the table while he's Roman coming out every time. My God.
Dude, he was enraging to. You know what the funny thing is? The SummerSlam commentary. We didn't touch on the SummerSlam commentary the other night. It wasn't that bad. It was like I didn't notice it, so that means okay. You know what I mean? So, but wow, tonight, holy fuck, was that obnoxious. Michael Cole, grab a fucking knife and cut yourself. 226, you're live on the phone. What's up?
Hi, Joe. I'm a huge fan. It actually really bothers me that they, like, the way that they do this, they make it look like Roman is, like the main guy in the Shield, if you know what I mean. Like, he's the leader of the group. Like,
Right.
even in 2013 and stuff, we were never sure. At some point, it looked like it was Ambrose, Rollins, or Reigns, but even that way, now
it really
always just looks like
can we say
Roman.
that it really always seemed kind of like Ambrose was kind of the leader and Roman was the power and Seth was kind of like the quiet, like rogue one we didn't know, and he was the wrestler. You know, that was really kind of what I got out of it all along, but they really were all together, so there really wasn't a leader. But yeah, now it's so much like, it's Roman, yes, as they step aside and put Roman in the front and Dean and Seth stand to step behind him. That's how it feels now.
Yeah. And I will admit, if this was anybody else, it would have been a heel turn. It absolutely would have been. You know, if we saw Titus Worldwide pulling something like this, you know, and they went ahead and came out and defended, you know, anybody else, that would have worked. If it was the Riot Squad doing this type of thing and they were faces, they would instantly be heels, you know, any faction, any group. But having Michael Cole and everybody on commentary, you know, oh, this is giving me goosebumps. This is amazing. You know, they ruined the chance of this being a heel moment as well. I mean, that's what they were scripted to do, but, you know, that was instantly shot down.
How gay. Dude, this was gay. Like,
I got goosebumps.
I got goosebumps. Oh, what a moment. What? Dude, did Stone Cold just win the championship? Like, did what just did Hulk Hogan just return and win the WWE title? Like I don't even know what the comparison is. Did Bret Hart just come out and wrestle a match? What the fuck? Like,
you got goosebumps because the Shield reunited.
Dude, they literally tried to do the same thing like at the end of the year last year, and they messed up, and now people are acting like it's such a big deal that they're back again.
Well, they tried again. Oh god, dude, this is so ugly. Like, I mean, I didn't see it coming. I'll give it. Like, they're being clever for sure, but again, it's always for Roman. It's always about him. Like, fuck you, Balor. Oh man.
I didn't see the Shield coming at all.
No. I saw Brock Lesnar coming out to interfere.
Yeah. But
Matt
then Roman
the
still would
Misfit.
have gotten booed, so they had to have something in their back pocket.
Yeah, because maybe, yeah. And they would get booed. That way they can take the distraction of the boos after you pin Balor. And I don't even know. Matt the Misfit, what's up?
I hope Roman Reigns dies in a car accident tomorrow.
Oh my God! Come on. I don't want.
See,
I don't blame
like
Roman.
too.
I don't blame
do.
Roman. I don't hate Roman. I don't blame Roman. I blame them in the back. They literally bored us to death for a year to do this.
Yep.
You fucking idiots! They bored us to death. They bored us to death for a year to do this.
And I hope they also take those fucking idiots who said NXT TakeOver was the worst show ever last night.
Well,
I'm like, why don't you go guys die in a pit of spikes?
Those people can kill themselves. Those people are stupid. That is dumb as hell.
I understood. I watched because I didn't get to watch it live because I was at my cousin was getting married and the hotel we were staying at had shitty Wi-Fi, so I missed TakeOver live. But I rewatched it yesterday before.
Should have said "fuck that wedding."
Yeah, fuck that wedding.
Well, anyways, but I watched it the next day, and what the fuck are people complaining about? I want to know how the fuck you can win a hardcore match clean. Explain that one to me.
A hardcore match clean. Who lost the hardcore match clean? What?
Johnny Gargano lost the last man standing match clean.
Okay, I get what you're saying. Okay, yeah. It was a last man standing match. Yeah, okay.
And then another thing.
I predicted it.
Yeah, I did. I predicted a draw, but I also said it doesn't matter to me as long as Ciampa won the title or kept the title. But
he would on a draw. Yeah, on a draw you would keep the belt.
Yeah, and then another thing that was pissing me off was people were complaining about Kyrie Sane's roll up.
God, Jesus
I'm like,
Christ.
okay, so Cedric Alexander rolled up Gulak last night. Why the fuck weren't anybody complaining about that one?
I don't know, man. I have no idea.
The whole pre-show
was fucking thing is retarded. I'm not talking about NXT tonight. I hate when fucking Matt the Misfit always calls up. He starts talking about NXT. I know it. NXT's great. Like,
yeah, but the thing is, there was so much speculation and rumors of call-ups happening tonight, you know, and all these. Oh, I saw all day news reports, 5 potential call-ups from NXT the night after SummerSlam. Who's going to debut? Who's going to get called up? Nobody.
You can't do that because there's a surprise at the end of the show, Jake. They got to do a surprise at the end of the show with Roman. You're not going to call up other people and surprise the crowd with other things.
You don't want anybody in the crowd saying, "Oh my God, Velveteen Dream came out. That was amazing,"
or anything like that.
No, they want to say the Shield was.
Now
here.
you're getting it. Now you know why there was no call-ups tonight, because you fucking idiots.
And you know what really upset me tonight? Just not besides Roman, was the fact that I know you weren't bothered by it, but I've been upset that Triple H is facing Taker for a while now, and Triple H even admitted that. Oh, they told me you're going to face the Undertaker, and I said, hell. No. What we had was special. What we did was amazing.
But fuck it.
Yeah, it's like, you know, me, Sean, and Taker standing at the top of that ramp was, you know, the best moment of my career. But fuck it, they're paying us a lot of money.
Yeah.
You know, that's what it's just everything that happened with Ronda tonight and getting the women in the ring and having the Bellas there and everybody come in and share this title. You're making her look like she should be putting everybody, like Stephanie said.
I left the room.
Ronda, you want to break everybody's arm. No, I want to hug everybody and tell everybody you deserve a piece of this, you know, freaking belt too. That doesn't work. She should be a dominating badass. Why are you having her revert to all women are great again?
I don't know. Any woman that becomes the champion apparently does that, except for Alexa. Maybe I don't know. I left the room for that.
Heels. Yeah, any face has to be like, I love everybody, and everybody deserves this. You led our generation, and you inspire me. And
I don't know. I didn't even care that much about it. I left the room, so maybe it wasn't. I just left the room. 718, what's up? Got 718 in the house. Maybe Brooklyn.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Joe, what's up? Sorry, man. Yeah. So, Jake. Glad you're back, dude. We missed you when you were not around. I've been listening to you for about just over 2 years, all right?
Awesome.
And this shit tonight is the absolute end for me. I canceled the network. I'm done. And the reason why is because I'm one of the New York assholes. Not that I was there, but I'm one of the people that, for example, I went to TakeOver with my wife, my friends. Was amazing. Yeah. And I'm like, this is incredible. I don't watch Raw and SmackDown anymore. I only watch NXT. This is incredible. And the problem is I'm giving money to the same doddering old fool that buried his own title for a year, that buried his most over champion in the last 10 years for the sake of putting the same guy over, who buried his next most over champion in the last 10 years for the sake of putting this guy over. Then, as you pointed out, he brings Braun out to distract everyone. Everyone drinks the Kool-Aid. They're psyched. What happens? Roman wins clean over the Beast or whatever they're fucking calling Brock Lesnar. Then tonight, he no-sells Balor's setup. Balor jobs clean. Braun's going to cash in. Here comes the hokey, hacky Shield with their lame vests. Same old shit, right? I'll put it to you this way. Joe, I think you've been watching about the same amount of time I've been. I think I started like 86, okay? Imagine Hulk Hogan wins the belt, okay? Right. Next night, Hogan's going to fight Andre the Giant on TV. Stone Cold Steve Austin and The Rock come out, powerbomb Andre through an announce table. After 3 hours of Gorilla Monsoon, Bobby Heenan, and Jesse Ventura all sucking Hulk Hogan's dick.
Right.
Because that's what you had tonight. You had your heel commentator, who's the biggest company man known to man, okay, and Corey Graves.
Right.
Blowing Roman Reigns all night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Up and down, saying how
it's
you know
really
how
weird.
far he's come and how much he's fought to earn this glory.
If anything, Corey should be Heenan and like hate Roman, but instead he's like, I love slurp him. Like, it's what the hell? He literally, like, the other guys love Roman, but Corey is like extra slurping. Yeah. He's doing what Bobby the Brain Heenan used to accuse Gorilla of, who is basically partisan to the whole thing. You know, but it's really happening from everybody. It's weird. You know what? It's the other thing that's weird about that is like, this is like reliving WrestleMania 9 over every time, every year. Like with Roman. That's what it's like. It's like, oh, they get... Because, I mean, when we were as a 9-year-old at that time, I was excited because I liked Hogan and I was a kid. So that makes sense.
Sure.
But even if they hadn't have done that, I still would have liked Hogan because they could have just had that tag team match earlier, had Hogan and IRS, even when Hogan didn't win the belts. I was a 9-year-old, like, cheering, and then Hogan didn't win, and I was upset about that, but I was still excited to see him. And that pay-per-view could have ended with Bret Hart as the champion, and I would have been happy. But then they still put the belt on Hogan, and but I was really happy about it. But again, it's like the weirdest thing. But they do that with Roman all the time. It's weird.
And you're exactly right with what you said before. Because since Vince Jr. has been running this, right, the biggest people that they've had, with the possible exception of maybe the Undertaker. Okay, I'm not going to include Cena because Cena had the people turn on him pretty quickly, right?
Yeah.
Everyone that's come out of WWE that's been mega stars have all been pretty organic in terms of the older school dudes that all got themselves over every place else and came in and just got bigger. A dude like Daniel Bryan, a dude like Punk. These are guys that are not WWE or Vince McMahon, Kevin Dunn creations, right?
Right.
Roman Reigns is 100% Vince. 100%. And obviously the Shield is only there to make Roman better. Obviously that's why we have
and
Rollins
it goes all the way back to the, but think about this, it goes all the way back to CM Punk. I want Seth, I want Dean, I want Cassius Ohno.
Right.
Oh no,
Right.
yeah, you can have Seth and Dean, but you're gonna have to take Roman.
That's right.
I don't want Roman. Okay, I guess I'll do it. So they started from way back then. It all started with making Punk take Roman to get Dean and Seth. Think about it's just it's from the very beginning. Even if you're a 13-year-old listening to my words right now, there has never been anything like this in the world. The Rock, they tried to push him. It failed. Die, Rocky, die. They make him a heel, and he becomes, by himself, basically, the biggest superstar we'd ever seen, alongside Stone Cold Steve Austin, who also got over randomly by the fans cheering for him. So, and even Hulk Hogan, you know, but is Hogan the only... Because, see, I remember Hogan... I started watching at WrestleMania 5, and then I went back and watched all the other WrestleManias. But, you know, I feel like Hogan... Hogan is the guy that Vince said, let's do this with this guy. And then it worked a little bit, and then it worked a little more. And then they had the whole MTV Rockin' Wrestling WrestleMania 1 thing, and then it was just a hit. And then he became loved, and it all worked. I would, like, he was, and The Undertaker, too. I would also say The Undertaker is another guy.
Yeah,
Vince said, let's do this, and it worked. But there's been never anybody that I can remember like this. This will never, ever happen.
I would dispute Hogan only because I'd say that the biggest difference between every guy I'll throw The Undertaker out, but with Hogan, Rock, Austin, Punk, okay, those guys all had like mega charisma and were also all capable. I'll throw Randy Savage in. It's not fair to leave him out because he was a guy that was incredibly over to the point that they had to turn him because he was an incredible heel and he was so popular they had to flip him, right? These are all dudes that were just massive personalities that could cut incredible promos on any bullshit imaginable. The era we're in now is the scripted, completely, vetted standards and practices promo era. We don't get anybody that's able to speak off the cuff anymore. So it's like, if you take a guy like Reigns who could never cut a promo like any of those people, right? But he's like, well, none of that matters. Like, charisma doesn't matter. Personality doesn't matter. It's like, I like your look. You don't have a great body, so I'm going to put a vest on you, and we're just going to run with that. And I don't think that, for whatever reason, Vince could never deal with Daniel Bryan because Daniel Bryan doesn't fit the mold of whatever he likes. I know you didn't want to talk about NXT, but you look at the guys on there like that are these incredible performers, like a guy like Adam Cole. Where's Adam Cole going if he goes to the main roster? Adam Cole's maybe 5'10" at most. What are they doing with him?
Yeah,
like he would never be given a chance, right? So it's to say, like, I like these dudes that look a certain way. Obviously, he's been obsessed with finding this sort of Rock 2.0 type, because that's clearly what he sees with Roman.
That's what he wants.
Yeah. But the thing is, like, this guy's so stubborn. Look, when you were summing it up before, you got to admit, it is, as far as Vince is concerned, it's a brilliant move. He's like, I couldn't get this guy over 300 different ways that I tried, including when, he fucked up at the Royal Rumble a couple of years ago, and, he turned everyone against him and said, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll overpay Brock Lesnar. I'll get Brock to bury himself by just paying the fuck at him, also because Brock doesn't really want to be there anyway, and ruin the belts, and here comes the hero.
Yeah, it's
Roman
dude.
Reigns.
It's really weird. That's what he does. That's what he's doing, and it's weird. And this will be the era of wrestling I will never watch again. I mean, this is the worst. If it gets better, thanks for the call, man. If it gets better in like 3 years or whatever, and other things happen, I will never forget skipping from 2013 and on. I just not watching that. This has been the worst time in wrestling. It's miserable. 757, what's up? 757.
Hey, Joe. Hey, Jake.
Hey, man. What's going on?
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm good. I've been watching you guys for a couple years now, since 33.
Nice. Long time, then.
All right, let me explain myself first. I don't like Roman Reigns. I do think that Vince has been force-feeding him to us for a while now, and I'm pretty sick of it. But I actually enjoyed the show.
What did you enjoy?
I'd say it's a lot better than what we've seen throughout the past year.
Well, it's the night after SummerSlam, so I expected this show to be a little better than a 2-3-1 like we usually get. But
Yeah.
what was good tonight?
The main event was pretty good.
What else was good though?
The tag team match between Bayley and Sasha and the Riot Squad. I thought it was an alright match. It was. Yeah.
See, you even start to second guess yourself. You're like, it was that's the thing. Nothing stands out. And I don't want to be overly negative. I did like the main event. The match itself was good. Finn looked good. Roman looked good. Seeing Dean and Dolph, that was decent. But then again, Bobby Lashley starting off the night with Baron Corbin for 25 minutes, better of, the first half hour. I wanted to like the introduction, but the problem was we knew that, ideally it was just going to be Finn Balor getting fed to Roman.
Right.
So that was unfortunate. I don't want to be negative. I wanted to like tonight. And every time I started to allow myself to get into it, immediately I'm taken out of it. And that's unfortunate.
Let's break it down real easy. Let's break it down real quick. The Bobby Lashley opening with Baron Corbin sucked, and it was boring. And
that was bad. It felt like it was a half an hour match. It was only 13 minutes, but it was sandwiched between 3 commercial breaks. So
as soon as I heard Roman challenge Finn Balor, for some weird reason he challenges Finn Balor, you knew Finn Balor was going to be buried. So that was eye-rolling. So far, Raw sucks, okay?
And
Bobby Lashley,
and you got to mention that there was a huge boring chant in the Bobby Lashley
It was
match.
boring. I was already dying. Then we had Sasha, Bayley, Ember Moon, the Riot Squad. I didn't care too much about it. And I guess it was all right. Was it better than I remember it? I was a little distracted at the time, I will admit, but I didn't think it was that great.
It was a 10-minute match, and it was all about the hot tag to Sasha. The entire time it felt like that they were just waiting to get her into the ring. The crowd did pop when she got the tag, and then the Riot Squad defeated them anyways. It was a short match. There wasn't much to it.
So Bayley and Sasha lose again. Okay.
Sarah Logan messed up a few spots, unfortunately, and it just didn't look great. And yet again, we have to get another 6-women tag match. We can't have one-on-one feuds or anything building. This is a throwaway,
One of my favorite...
they face each other with the Riots. It doesn't matter.
One of my favorite things that happened tonight was the Dean Ambrose Dolph match. I thought that was all right. I kind of enjoyed Dean's new wrestling. Like, it was a little different.
Yeah, he changed up his style a bit. And I should say that the end of the Riot Squad match was good.
Yeah.
The finish, was good. That kick looked really good. But it's just that it's not going to go anywhere, so it kind of just feels pointless. And then we had Triple H come out and talk.
Well, I mean, I don't care where it goes as long as they have a good match. I don't care where it goes at this point. But with the match was good, cool. I just don't remember much of the match. I thought it was pretty good, but I didn't.
The ending was good. The last, 10 seconds. So, and then we get Triple H's promo talking about how, like I said, forget history. We're getting money.
Yeah,
That's basically
Triple H came out and told us something we already knew already.
Yep.
Which was all right. It's kind of cool to see Triple H. So at this point, I was like feeling all right about Raw. I was thinking, I'm at a 4 or 5. I'm at a 5, maybe out of 10 right now. I'm feeling pretty warm. Not the best, but all right. 5, 4 maybe 4 out of 10. Let's see what happens. Elias gets challenged by Kurt Hawkins again. Kurt Hawkins comes out. He beat Elias. I go, Elias is going to get a quick win because they need to build him up after looking like a fucking moron last night. So there it is. There's Elias's win to remind you he can wrestle. The Authors of Pain came out versus Titus Worldwide, and I literally left the fucking room. I don't know what happened. I don't give a fuck what happened. The Authors of Pain won.
The Authors of Pain are
they're already dead to me.
Destroyed at this point. They're not even buried. They're dead and buried. With the Elias match, I did like the opening knee that he gave to Kurt Hawkins. That looked
He waffled
brutal.
him.
He tooled him with that.
That was the one where Cole was like, he got his nose busted, and then he goes, I guess he got hit in the chin, actually, but it was a jaw, whatever.
Yeah, he stumbled all over himself.
I didn't mind it, but I mean, it was, that was a good shot, man. He gave him a pretty big, solid knee to the face. So there goes that. So now, again, I'm feeling optimistic. It's the night after SummerSlam, kind of warm, maybe 5 out of 10. Then Bo Dallas. But after the Authors of Pain match, I was just like, I want to die. And then Bo Dallas, then the Rousey thing happened. I think that women's thing happened. I wanted to noose around myself.
The women's segment was terrible. Stephanie, like I said before, it's such a problem because she wants to have these face kind of moments mixed in with this pseudo heel of, I brought you the women's revolution, so you should be cheering me. But then she does the heel stuff with Ronda, but she's making good points about Ronda, saying you want to break everybody's arm. It's just like you said, it's disgusting. It's a waste of time. And it's pointless. It hurts her character, makes the women look ridiculous overall. Why did the heels not jump in the ring? Why, they literally stood there and watched Stephanie get attacked rather than try and save her. Then they coddle her on the outside. It's a bit asinine.
Well, the next thing I'm gonna just run. I can't even bring myself to talk about this fucking show. So I'm going through this really quick because I got to be done with it or I'm gonna kill myself.
Bo Dallas and Curtis.
Bo Dallas and Scott Dawson. Whatever. The B team was atrocious, stupid promo that I thought was dumb. And my God, when I was like, oh my God, maybe there's a call up and there'll be a match with another tag team or something to excite me. Oh no, it's 2 singles matches in a row with the B team. I don't fucking care about the B team. I don't care. I hate them. I like the Revival. I hate the B team with that dumb fucking intro music that they have now. Sucks dick. Bo Dallas versus Scott Dawson might as well just fucking shot themselves in the ring. Scott Dawson wins. Kurt Saxel versus Dash Wilder. Dash Wilder gets the victory. Yay. I get it. I want to go to sleep. Stupid. WWE Universal Championship now is up. Can you believe it? Raw's over. After all of that shit, nothing happened. How the fuck could you like Raw tonight? What the fuck was good about Raw tonight that made it so good? There's no fucking way that this show was above a 5 for anybody. There's no way.
But Joe, I've got goosebumps. The hounds are loose. The Shield is back.
Yeah,
I sent you a message to Facebook. They have their merch already out.
The merch is out already. Yay!
It's out already. It says Justice is reunited or something like that. They have 3 new shirts for the Shield. That was 5 minutes. Yeah, it says the Shield. Justice has returned. And it says 2018, Return to Justice, Brooklyn.
Garbage. Let me play a couple donations and see what's up behind here. We'll let the subs pop in. Sweet Jones! What's up, Sweet Jones? How are you, man? Listen, I'm going to open the phone lines again in a minute, guys. So if you're out there and you're like, fuck you, Joe, I loved Raw, I love the Shield. You're an idiot, Joe. I'm going to let you call in. I want to talk to people that like the show tonight. I want to talk. Somebody prove me wrong. Some fuck prove me wrong that this show was awesome tonight. Prove me wrong that this show was awesome tonight and that Roman Reigns is just so good on his own. He doesn't need any help.
Fuck
and
yeah,
the writing is so good every week.
I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
Raw finally gave me a reason to stop watching. I hope it was worth it, Vince.
Wow, Joseph B. Green says he's going to stop watching. Thank you, Joseph. Me and my friend Mark are going to go home. Well, if you guys stop watching, don't miss out on all my other podcasts about other stuff that's not wrestling related on youtube.com/corruptedpodcast or on my Patreon page, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Thank you, Joseph, for the $5. Me and Jesse, we did an hour-long episode that people have been telling me they loved last night at 4 in the morning of After Dark podcast. We brought it back. So many podcasts available on my Patreon, and this was one of them, man. So many people were listening to this one. After Dark, 55 minutes of me and Jesse. It's already up there. People have been listening to it. It's great.
Sup, Joe and Jake,
I think it's
they
great.
will
Might
do
be great.
anything for this fucking guy.
Right.
Could give to fucks about Shield Braun storyline. Sacrifice Seth and Dean to help your fucking guy. Fuck this. -1/10.
Ugh. Triple Gaming, thank you so much, man. He gave it a -1 out of 10. Jesus Christ. I mean, in all honesty, with what they did, with, I guess, the surprise and the creativity of... See, that's the thing. It's not really creative, because it's creative to get the guy over, but... Ugh.
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
Since Brock broke Punk's record, I guess Roman will beat Bruno's record.
Oh, man. I'm going to roll my fucking eyes. C-Nation. What's up, C-Nation? Brock broke Punk's record. Roman will beat Bruno's. Maybe. Maybe that's what they're setting up, man. Maybe they're setting it up. Lots of phone calls tonight, guys. I'm going to try to get everybody in between the donations coming in, too, for people. C-Nation, thank you for that one. Maybe try back in a couple minutes if you couldn't get through anybody who's out there. 910, what's up? 910.
Hey, what's up, man? Joe Cronin, man. What's up?
What's up,
I've
man?
been watching this show for about 2 years now, man.
Shit, thank you, man.
Yeah, hey, man. Raw tonight, man, I give it, man, 6 out of 10. I've been watching wrestling since, like, the Attitude Era.
Yeah.
And to me, I like the ending because, like, it's something like we haven't seen in a couple of months or whatever. But I still give it like a 6 out of 10 or whatever. I do think they need to, like, spice some things up. Some things are getting, like, really boring and redundant. The women's division, like, I hate that they're making Ronda Rousey the new female Brock Lesnar. Like, I hate that. And they just need to do some more stuff, man. Listen to the fans some more. But, you know, I'm still going to tune in every Monday night. And, of course, I'm going to look at the Joe Cronin Show, right?
All right, man. Well, hey, I appreciate it. I don't know how you can get, I honestly can't get to a 6 out of 10. I mean, if the last part of the show made the show that good for you, then that's cool. But, yeah, for me, it was kind of an exciting end. But then once it was like, oh, my God, dude, they'll do anything for this guy. So, like, I soured on it. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm at like probably like a 4 or 5, but maybe a 4. But it was, I get it. I get, like, the people were excited by the end. I suppose it was different. Nobody expected that.
Yeah. Right. True. Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
All right, but thanks, man. Thanks
All right,
for taking my call.
all right, love you, man. Thanks for the call. Good shit.
Right.
I don't know how. I don't think I can't get myself to a 6. I'm trying to look at I'm looking at all the segments. I'm thinking out loud. So the opening, Roman challenges Finn. Okay, just a basic opening segment, challenging someone. That's like a 5 out of 10 moment. You know Finn's gonna lose, so you're kind of just like, that's dumb. But 5 out of 10 maybe. Bobby Lashley versus Baron Corbin was a snooze fest piece of garbage. The crowd even fucking wanted to kill themselves. I'd give that moment like a 2 out of 10. So now we move on to Kurt Angle and backstage stuff. That was dumb. Sasha Banks, the tag match with the Riot Squad, not the best thing. I guess the ending was kind of cool, but not a match I'll ever watch back again or ever remember. Maybe give it like a 4 out of 10, I guess. I don't know, 5 out of 10. You're at a 5 again. Riot Squad wins, though. Dean Ambrose versus Dolph Ziggler I thought was pretty decent for a Dean Ambrose match. Decent little match. They told a story I enjoyed, I think. So I kind of thought that was pretty good. 6.5 maybe out of 10. But I liked it. Elias and Kurt Hawkins, typical crap, boring, 4 out of 10.
Yeah, that was a waste of a minute and however many seconds.
Authors of Pain versus Titus Worldwide. I didn't watch it. I assume that was like a 4 out of 10 thing that happened.
No, not even. That was like a 2.
Garbage.
That was really bad.
All right, so garbage. Bo Dallas, Scott Dawson, Curtis Axel, Dash Wilder, all a waste of time. 3 out of 10 probably.
The crowd was restless for that too. They liked the B team, but they just couldn't get into it because it was pointless at that point. The crowd was just done.
The women coming into the ring and doing that pat on the back, garbage piece of shit. That's probably a 2 out of 10 moment. Like, what the fuck was good about that? And now we get to Roman and Balor. So what the hell? Roman and Balor had a pretty decent match though. They had a good match.
Their match was good.
Best thing of the night.
Yeah, that was
best match of the night. 7 out of 10, maybe. You give it a 7 out of 10. Maybe someone gave it an 8. I don't know, but I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Braun coming out, very creative, kind of expected, but like what they did. The whole like I would give the whole.
Because shouldn't Braun have come out in the beginning? Because didn't he make it clear to Finn backstage saying, "I'm going to cash in I'm telling you face to face now. I'm cashing in at the end of the match."
Yeah.
So why would he not already? He should have done what he did last night and already have been out there. Why come out and distract one of the two of them? That's not his style.
Here's the thing.
It was just for them to set up the Shield moment, I know, but it was against his character.
Here's the thing. I have to separate myself from the fact that I hate that it's pathetic that they do anything to get Roman over for people. I have to separate myself from that. And I will tell you, the Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor match was a 7 out of 10 to me. And the ending with Braun Strowman coming out and the Shield reuniting to put him through the table, the moment itself, the excitement of it and what they did, was pretty good. It was a pretty damn exciting thing. So as far as something that happens on Raw, because I'm grading it on how exciting it was or good it was, not whether it was a stupid decision necessarily. Sometimes I do add a little bit because of that. But based on excitement and stuff like that, it was something that did something. So I'd even give that moment like creatively. I thought it was going to be Brock, and if it had been Brock, I probably would have said 7 out of 10 moment. I'd probably give that an 8. I'd probably give the Shield coming back and all that stuff. They did an 8. But again, let's add the minutes up. The main event match was like 12 minutes long, I think, and then that ending with putting him through the table was like 6, 7. So when
the main event was 1945.
So total tonight there was like 30 minutes of something, and everything else.
You
was
have 2.5 hours of horse shit. Actually, it was a little bit more because it ran over. The overrun was everything with Strowman. So, like you said, it was like 2 hours and 40 minutes of horse shit and a half hour of decent stuff. So if each hour was like 3.33, repeating points, you had 2 hours of absolute nothing, and you had less than a full hour of decentness. I'm having a hard time getting myself to a 4. And I love Finn. I really like the main event. Their match to me was like a 7.5. I really enjoyed it. I liked their offense.
Triple H did a good job on his promo. It was exciting to see him. It was whatever. We knew it was going to happen, but
he's one of those ones where I don't have an interest in seeing him continue to wrestle anymore. The game's done his thing, and if it really serves a purpose, like they have a long drawn out thing to me, I like that. I like when things have a story behind it or a need, necessity. So I'm not looking at it like straight up like, like you said with Roman, having to separate yourself. Even doing that from, a booking standpoint, just trying to be logical to me. It was like, all right, it's good to hear him talk, but
it's just going to be they're just selling tickets to the Australia show, booking a big match. I mean, I get that. I don't care.
That's what upsets me.
That was by far not the worst thing of the night. It was at the top of the list of the better things, to be honest. It was probably the Roman match and what happened at the end was probably number 1. Dean versus Dolph was probably number 2 for me, and then probably number 3 was Triple H. So it's like that, but that's how bad Raw was to me. So yeah, I would say 4 out of 10. Tonight I would give the show a 4 out of 10.
The intro.
Oh, maybe the intro was not real. I hated the intro myself just because it was like
the way the crowd reacted, and they were so white hot. It got me into it at that point. When you have exciting crowds, it makes the show that much more enjoyable. It makes things go by quicker when they're chanting and excited and into whatever. Hearing Roman get the "You Still Suck" chants and
until we cheer you at the end, yeah.
Yeah, the boos, the praise, all of it. The reaction to Finn, hearing Kurt Angle, the "You Suck" chant, all of it. It just immediately, I couldn't help but tweet it out. I was like so nostalgia filled in a sense and reminiscent of when these crowds were there every week. And even when this crowd would be considered a lamer or less than lively crowd compared to what we usually get on Raw or, it's just, we haven't seen that week to week really, big crowds since like 2007 or 8-ish. It really started to die down a lot. I mean, more before that, but that was really when it got bullet to the head ending.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand how you could possibly give this show. Maybe I could see someone giving it a 5 out of 10. I don't know how though, because there was nothing. I mean, it was just like Dean and Dolph was all right.
Yeah, and anybody tweeting that or saying that they really enjoyed it, everything that I've heard for reasons why, they're like, oh well, like the one caller, I appreciate him calling in, and but hopefully somebody else can call in and sell us on it. I don't want to be jaded. I don't want to be down on it because when there's things I liked SummerSlam. That was the best pay-per-view for the main roster of the entire year.
I always review the show from top to bottom. The whole entire show is what I'm reviewing. Was the ending good? Like for people, sure it was. I laugh at the fact that they're duping everybody, but whatever.
But everything they took to get there is what hurt.
Hey, but you know what? If it works, it works. You know what I mean? Just like when WWE says, "Oh, if you don't like it, just stop watching," or if you don't like it, there's something wrong with you, wrestling fans. No, they don't like it. Why don't you listen to them? They don't like it. Treat them like they don't like it, like you treat people like when they like it. But also, if the fans are cheering, hey, the fans are cheering, so it worked. I guess. Good job. I mean, really, it did. If they cheered, they cheered. It worked. 214. What's up?
Hey guys, how's it going? First of all, I'm a first-time caller for this, and I just came across your show recently in the last week, and just want to say I like the cut of your jib. So, go get a subscriber for me. In terms of this, honestly, we can talk about Reigns and the agenda and so forth with trying to get cheap pops. But honestly, at this point, I'm just so used to the awful booking and the way these characters honestly, for you guys, is there anyone on Raw you actually care about that's interesting or you want to see more of? If you took Roman Reigns out of the equation right now on the main roster, is there anybody you would actually care about? Booking is horrible for these guys. Nobody is looking strong. There's no real cool heels to talk about. I grew up watching wrestling in the Ruthless Aggression era. I was used to seeing guys like Edge, like Randy Orton, like heel Triple H before I knew what heel or face even was. And I enjoyed watching every week. To me, wrestling is secondary. That's just me. I love good storylines. I love good mic skills. I like character work. I like villains. I like baby faces. I like all that.
What you get now is horrible stories. And you hope you see a good wrestling match because there's nothing else.
You're right. And you're right. And it's a shame. But, I mean, we don't even get storylines. Sometimes we don't even I'm just... Oh, my God.
I don't know how anybody can like this. And the ratings are showing you, though. The ratings are dropping. Thanks for the call. Your phone was kind of going in and out. Every year, the WWE loses 200,000 fans. Legit. So that tells you right there. 704, what's up?
And you're right, and it's a shame.
Hey, Cronin. Awesome show. I love watching you. I'm actually watching your live podcast right now. Dude, tonight's show was straight garbage. Sadly, I watched Raw since the Attitude Error. I was watching Raw, and I got so bored, I switched over to the Monday Night Football game tonight, which had more action than Raw tonight.
Jesus, was there Monday Night Football tonight? Really?
Preseason.
Oh, okay. And MTV was on tonight too, so that was
with the VMAs.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Hey, Jake. I always tweet you on Twitter.
Awesome. What's your Twitter?
It's my name, Nathan. Nathan022-195.
Oh, nice.
Thanks, Nathan. Yeah, Nathan, man. I don't know, man. They're screwed.
Yeah, unfortunately.
They're gonna fuck Braun Strowman up so bad.
They already are. They ruined Brock. Now they're ruining Braun. I mean, what do? They can't make him a heel again to feud with Roman, but they're going to do it anyways.
Did you say they ruined Brock?
No, they're
no, I did.
No,
Brock,
Jake said
yeah.
that. Jake, wait a minute. You got to tell me how they ruined Brock.
They're ruining him. They made him into the bad guy. They took away the allure of him being a special attraction. They made the audience boo him to get Rowan over. It worked.
Well, but think about this. Now, that doesn't bother me because I always said for the last 3 years, they are going to use Brock to get over the next guy. Whoever it is that they feel is capable of being the next person is going to beat them. And then people said, but he beat The Undertaker. He beat The Undertaker, and he beat this guy. And it was like, I know, but... And he lost to Goldberg, and he lost to The Undertaker, I know, but those are legends. Yeah. Nobody has ever beat Brock Lesnar from the new generation. So they were going to use that. So this was that. They finally cashed in the ticket, which I don't have a problem with that because I always said they need to use this guy to put over somebody, and it's going to be amazing. And they did it with Roman. It just took longer.
But as much as I don't like Brock, it's how they did it. You know, they did. They broke their toy. They ruined the allure of him, the special nature. It used to be where he would come out and the crowd would go nuts. You don't know what's going to happen next. It was unpredictable. It was, exciting. Now the crowd doesn't even really want to see him be there. All they had to do was have a match and have somebody beat him to have him put somebody over. They didn't have to make, discredit him in the process. They basically made it sound like, oh, you only care about UFC, you don't care about the fans, Whether you think about that him being that way in his personal life, that's not how fans looked at him previously until they made it an angle in a story.
Some people, yes, they did. That's why they used.
Some people,
I disagree
but not the majority. You have the entire arena booing Brock at this point. No one wants to see him. They're cheering that he's not getting a rematch.
Yeah,
now, can I ask this one question?
They were already doing that, though. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Do you see Dean Ambrose turning heel like Seth did?
I did until this happened.
I didn't think it was going to happen anymore. I thought it was going to take a while. I thought it was going to happen come Survivor Series, but now with the Shield coming back, I absolutely not. I mean, I knew that they were advertising tag matches with Seth, and Dean going against Dolph and Drew. So that was going to be a few months of them, having multiple tag matches and individual matches as well. So they're not going to be done with them anytime soon. We don't know about Dolph's contract either. Apparently, he was offered a new contract and he refused it, which is part of the reason why they decided to have him drop the belt at SummerSlam. Dolph Ziggler is not re-signed with the WWE. This is according to Bodyslam.net. He did have a meeting yesterday before SummerSlam about his contract situation. They offered him a deal, and he did not accept it, which is part of the reason why he dropped the title.
All right, well, let's go to Generated's on the phone. What's up, Generated?
What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
Oh boy, was this wasn't pleasant to watch. As soon as I saw Braun Strowman coming out, I was like, okay, are they finally, for the love of God, going to pull the trigger and give this guy the title? And we get the fucking Shield. Now, the thing about this is that WWE, I don't know if their production crew was so screwed up, but I saw the Shield shirts on WWEshop.com, by the time the Shield was coming out.
Well, you see, that wouldn't even... Well, if they're new, then yeah, I guess that would tip you off. Well, that's weird. But, I wouldn't even have noticed that. Nor am I shopping all over shop.com while Raw's on. But I get...
the shop updates up.
I just think, they're making money off the Shield. The Shield's a popular thing.
Yeah, I thought they were just adding crap to the custom tees they just put out. Which, by the way, not saying you guys should check it out, but they just basically archived all the old shit, and you can even put your own colors and crap on it. They have some NXT stuff too for all the NXT fans.
That's cool.
It's really cool look. It's really cool looking. They just put Adam Cole and Velveteen Dream. They just actually put Velveteen Dream shit on there.
That's cool.
You can have a tank top literally that's pink and has Velveteen Dream's logo. It's freaking
amazing. Get the Ronda bra I saw.
Oh boy.
I'm going to wear the Ronda bra and then cry on myself.
Oh, boy. speaking of Ronda, Joe, I'm going to be honest with you. That was the only thing I liked about Raw. Because I cannot fucking stand Stephanie McMahon anymore. Because every time she opens her pie hole about the Evolution, the women's pay-per-view, I just want to go, okay, Steph, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it's
like, just not believable.
So over it at this point.
We've heard you say this for like the 50th time. Like, I'm waiting for a man to come out for her to slap and then leave. Like, I'm surprised at this point there's no shirt that says Steph, like, walks in, slaps a man, talks about women, leaves.
Yep. It's all garbage from her. There's nothing to even break down with it. It's just same old bullshit about women this, that, cool. I get it. Like, can we just have the women do well?
And people on Twitter call me a misogynist and a sexist. Which
yeah, well, welcome to the new world.
Which is funny because if you go on my Twitter, I comment about Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, Bayley.
Well, these people are idiots. They don't care. These SJW types, like, they don't care if you like women or whatever. You need to be you need to like slurp their assholes and like line up and do what they want you to do. And if you don't do that, you hate women for whatever the fuck. That's just our country right now. You know, to be honest, it's a piece of garbage, man.
It's just, Joe. It's so disappointing. And then let me just point out something about WWE that I've noticed, and maybe you guys can help me like describe this in the best way I can. I have noticed on Twitter and everywhere else, people say WWE sucks or WWE sucks every time there's a main roster show, right? Like Raw and SmackDown. But then people say NXT is great. NXT is great. Are we forgetting that NXT is technically run by the same company at this damn point?
No.
And people are just like, man, WWE sucks. Let me watch NXT. It's like, guys, NXT is not run by Ring of Honor or New Japan. They're run by the same fucking people.
I don't think anybody thinks that. I think they just know that NXT is the brand. It's a bit different. It's a SmackDown, Raw, NXT, WWE.
That's why I said, like, why not just put NXT on its own fucking TV show?
It is.
Like, I mean, like, on cable. You know
it
what
might
I mean?
Be. It might be on Fox. It might be on Fox.
Hey, if it's on Fox, there you go, WWE. You have your show right there.
Well, Triple H said it's no longer considered developmental. It is the third brand. There's Raw, there's SmackDown, and now there's NXT.
And I'm happy about that because...
And 205 Live doesn't matter. It's the redhead stepchild.
205 Live...
Oh, man. Oh, my bad, Generated. I got to move on, man. I didn't mean to cut you off, though, but I think we gave you a lot of time. 714, what's up? Thanks, Generated.
Yo, what's up, Jake?
What's up?
What's going on?
Jake, everybody there. Man, Raw... I mean, what's new?
Why the fuck didn't you say hi to me?
Oh, what's up, man?
It's just Joe's show. What's up, Jake?
Why did he not say hi to Joe? What was that? Why didn't he say hi to me?
My bad, Joe. My bad. What's up, Joe? How you doing?
No, it was weird, wasn't it? Like you said hi to Jake twice, but didn't say hi to me once. That's weird.
Sorry, bro. I messed up there.
All right, go ahead, Jesus.
Yeah, man, this fucking Roman shit, man. Every fucking week, you know, using the Shield now to get him over. I don't think it's gonna work. I think it's either gonna end with a heel turn from Dean or Roman, possibly.
Maybe, but it feels like it is working. It feels like all these suckers in the crowd tonight were like, yeah. It feels like everybody was really happy about it. So I think everybody got suckered. So I hope everybody's a Roman fan. Hope everybody's a Roman fan now. I hope they are. Otherwise, why'd they cheer for this? Cool. Let's play some donations.
And that's the thing. It's a Shield show, you know? Yay.
Party.
They do it all for Roman.
They
Shit
do it
sucks.
all for Roman. We do it all for Roman. NXT Elite, thanks for the $1.99. What's up, NXT Elite? What's up to everybody in the chat? What did you guys think of Raw tonight? I'm looking at the chat. Give me your rating tonight. 4 out of 10, 1 out of 10, 10 out of 10. What the fuck do you think, man? Let us know. Oh, man. God damn it. Let me know in the chat. What do you think? Bunch of idiots in the crowd. I just don't get it, man. Like, they were suckered, man. They were, like, Vince tricked them. He's like, these dumb sons of bitches will cheer when we bring Dean and Seth out there.
Once again, they do it for the big dog. This company is fucking pathetic. Anyone who cheered for this garbage, including the idiots in the Barclays Center, you're a fucking sheep.
They got you, man. They fucking got you. How far am I behind on donations, I wonder? I don't even know. Hopefully not too far, but it's getting there, I think. Blinded Faith.
I think it's a little behind.
Yeah, we might be a little bit behind. Blinded Faith, thank you for the $5 and becoming a $5 ShiBUM. Joe Dog. Everybody enjoyed my Joe Dog videos on Instagram. Actually, I didn't put them up on Instagram yet.
Super Chat Party.
Hey Joe, how about that Boston game, lol?
Shit. Fucking dickhead. That's right, he probably wanted to say that while he was on the phone with me.
No, I'm laughing because you're like, did you like my video? Oh, wait, I didn't put it up yet.
Yeah.
Just caught me off guard. Did you like
put
my tweet? I didn't send it.
I sent out one Joe Dog tweet, and then there was a bunch of other ones that I made for Instagram, and they didn't process. So I realized, oh, they didn't go out. Yeah, the Indians beat the Red Sox tonight, so he's probably happy about that. That's kind of funny. That's pretty funny. Like, how the fuck we lose to the Indians? God damn, we're really behind.
Yeah, all teams to lose to. 29-9,
Hearing that
right?
glass break became an addiction.
Ridiculous. Hearing the glass break became an addiction. Yeah, it did. Unhelp, him and tell. Thank you for the $2. There's never going to be, I mean, this is...
Give me a hell yeah!
CM Punk foreshadowed this 4 years ago.
He
Just
did.
make Roman look strong. Fuck this.
Yeah,
They book Roman Reigns like a heel. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, they made everything CM Punk said came true and then some, and it's quite funny to watch it just keep being true and factual. Everything from the beginning where they said, no, you're going to take this Roman Reigns guy. Vito, thanks for the donation. Now, I do think that Roman was a good choice for it, but
yeah, just
not for what they're doing now.
not the way they handled it, but yeah. And the problem was tonight when we heard the Shield theme, I was like, oh, they're playing Roman's music, because I wasn't looking directly at the screen at this point. I was responding to somebody on Twitter, and I heard his music play, and I'm like, oh, did he run out of the ring? And then I looked to the right, and I saw it said Shield on the Titantron. And that's why it upset me that
Casual,
they never
thanks for
changed
subbing.
Roman's music. They did it intentionally because they want you to think of Shield, but
yeah,
I wonder if they're going to come out of the crowd again and all that
Fuck
stuff.
yeah, I got everyone's addresses,
really
Mon!
get into it.
I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
Please no.
As epic and exciting as that ending was, I hate myself for marking out.
I did not.
WWE tricked me again. The Roman push is forcing me to hate things I love.
Vinny Mac, I got you there, man. Thank you for the money, man. Thank you, Vinny. I agree with you, though. But you know what, though? I'm not a big Shield fan, so luckily I didn't get tricked. You know what I'm saying? So I'm lucky I didn't get tricked. I guess this would be the equivalent of like when DX would reunite or something, and I'd get excited about that. So I can see why people did get excited or got tricked into being excited, but I never really liked the Shield that much anyway. I mean, I did like them a little bit, but it must be the newer listeners, the newer wrestling fans that like them.
It's not a total heel turn. We have to wait on the promo next week to hear the reasoning to determine, and plus the mannerisms from Roman were heel-like. What do you guys think? What's gonna happen first? Roman's cock goes heel or the Nico Lashley dies?
Stanky Rhonda's crack hole. Thanks for the $5. In order for it to be a heel turn, they would have had to do that to Balor as well. To me, they would have had to attack Balor. To me, they were just surviving. Like, you know, Braun Strowman was going to do this, and so they stopped him. So that wasn't a heel move. It was a...
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
Are they trying to pitch a Stephanie versus Ronda at Evolution? My God, please no. If so, cancel the show.
Elliot, thanks for the $5 and becoming a $5 super chatter, I guess. It's not a ShiBUM one. Please, God, no. Please, no.
The rumor was that she was going to face Nikki, but I don't see how they're going to set that up.
Seemed like they gave up on that or something. Maybe Stephanie will have to go out and get someone to compete against her type of thing. That's what I think will happen.
Yeah, that's why people had said, oh, she'll hire Baszler to come up and attack her friend or something. I don't see it happening that way, but...
It could be, because then Stephanie could be in the corner with... but, you know, she couldn't even beat a tiny little fucking princess pirate. So, I mean, how is she going to beat Ronda Rousey? So that's stupid as well.
Princess pirate. It's so true. It's so funny.
Without the headband, Bobby Lashley looks like a dark version of the mutant guy from 300.
Oh my god. WWE Violin 33. What's been up, man? How you been? Thanks for the donation. It's been a while. Bobby Lashley was Bobby Bohr. What a mess, dude. Just stop. Man, was that enraging to have to listen to. That was so awful. The beginning of Raw made me... I almost passed out. Almost fell asleep. I was done with life at that point.
Super chat. It's not the Shield. It's Roman and friends.
Roman and friends. It's not the Shield. It's Roman and friends. Man of 1,005 holds. Thank you for the donation, man. You got it.
It's
we
Roman.
got more rolling.
It's Roman.
Fuck
it's
yeah,
Roman.
I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
I wanna die. I wanna. Goodbye, cruel world.
John Willis is still threatening suicide at this point. He wants to die, he says. I'm sorry,
Can
John.
we blame him? I don't know.
I don't blame him. I don't blame you, John.
No way Jose beat your buddy Mike Kanellis tonight, too.
Oh, boy. Oh, good job, Mike. You're fucking ripped, and he just keeps fucking posting on his social medias about how optimistic he is about everything being awesome and everything.
I saw the image you retweeted it. He looks friggin' amazing. As far as he's come, they just can't give him a break.
I don't blame him. Oh, God. My XSplit just froze. I don't know if I'm still in the air right now. I'm on the air right now?
Me too.
Oh, boy. Oh,
still
good job,
shows
Mike.
live to me.
I guess I'm still live, guys, but my XSplit just froze on my computer, so I apologize if the stream freezes or anything like that. Just refresh your shit. I can't actually touch my screen to adjust it right now. So that could be my computer has been kind of crapping out last couple
days. Yeah, I checked
days.
the audio. We are still live, so.
Oh, look at that. Well, okay. Oh, there it goes. I'm back. All right, there we go.
Hey,
it was frozen for a minute. Now it's back. All right, bingo. I know what happened, actually. Anyway,
Roman and friends.
Fucking Roman. Let's keep playing these donations. We're so far behind.
Hell yeah!
Fuck you, Vince McMahon, and your wooden fucking wife, Kevin Dunn, and your fucking prolific Uncle Seanzview, and your fucking dog of a child, Roman Reigns.
Oh, man.
I hope you all die from being buried alive and burning in your graves.
Oh, my God. This is not right. That's so fucked up. Yo, Mirov, thank you for the 316, Mirov. Have a damn beer for Stone Cold Steve Austin. God damn it.
We always get it done.
We always get the cum.
WWE Logic. Tonight is a night where the fans cheer the people they normally boo and the people they normal boo they cheer. Hence the reaction for when the Shield reformed. What moment I'm getting goosebumps was the line of the year said number one ever that fuck.
I hate Michael Cole. WWE Logic, thank you for the donation, man. WWE Logic, what is up? Thanks for the $8. Man, his voice is penetrating my mind like cancer.
Super chat.
You know what I blame, Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah, blame her. That's easy to blame Stephanie. Bobby means. Bobby, thank you, man. I'm gonna have a big podcast about this Raw tonight tomorrow as well. I'm gonna talk about this again tomorrow in a podcast. Javier.
So Angle says that he finally has a fighting champion named Reigns. First order of business. Tell Heyman that Reigns will not be a fighting champ and not give Brock his rematch. If I didn't know this was kayfabe, I'd think Angle was the dumbest shithead ever.
Javier, thank you for the $4. You're right. You know what, Roman Reigns? Do you know what this is like, by the way? Do you know what this is like?
What's that?
I don't know.
didn't know where you were going.
I'm texting somebody. Scare Bear, thanks for subbing. You know what this is like? This is like Saddam Hussein putting children in front of him so that they won't shoot him. That's what this is like. Vince using the Shield or Braun the other night. That's what this is like.
Super chat.
Very extreme and poignant.
They've got weapons of mass destruction, so let's go get them.
Midarka, that's Hindi for mother asterisk ucker.
Roman is a medar show. Like that's Hindi for motherfucker. Prayesh Mahamdar. What's up, Prayesh? Thanks, man.
Ross the Boss said there's some footage WWE put up on Facebook about the Shield after Raw.
God, I'm going to lose my mind, dude. I'm going to freak the fuck out.
I'm going to check it out and see what's so important. And it's funny. CM Punk was offered to wrestle it All In, and he declined, Cody Rhodes said.
Yeah.
So that's, definitive. He is definitely not wrestling. That's, certainly set out in stone at this point.
777 Juicy. Thank you for subscribing. What the fucking weird name that is. Yeah, 777 Juicy.
Hell of a name. Also, Eric Rowan suffered a injury last night at SummerSlam.
Oh.
He's been pulled from live events. I
heard about that, yeah.
Yeah, they haven't said how bad the injury is, but apparently he did something to his bicep. Specific location or the severity of the injury are not yet confirmed, but they did announce a no disqualification rematch between the Bludgeon Brothers and the New Day tomorrow for SmackDown.
All right, we'll find out, I guess. Hopefully he just pulled something a little bit. I mean...
Yeah, because, tomorrow we're getting Randy Orton versus Jeff Hardy, the no DQ tag title rematch. Becky Lynch will explain her actions, and AJ is also scheduled to appear. So, looking to be a good...
If they think that they're turning Becky heel, they're going to be in for a sad mistake because the people are just going to cheer for Becky. So I don't know what they're thinking.
I don't see how it could work. I don't want to shit all over it yet. But that's why I was so reluctant to make that prediction, because I don't see how they could turn her heel. It just, in my mind, it's another Stone Cold instance where the fans just want to cheer for her.
Kevin.
Ross XF *****. Vince, how can you guys watch this garbage, man?
I don't know, man. Kevin, thanks for the donation, man. I have to watch this garbage, man, to keep my family's food on the table. But otherwise, I wouldn't be watching this because this is abysmal horse shit. This is George Bush Jr. This is former President George Bush telling everybody there's fucking nuclear weapons in Iraq and we got to go in there and do something. This is what that is. Send the Shield out there, then the people will cheer. I can do anything then. Like, I can get Roman over then. They're technically cheering for Roman now. If Raw gave you AIDS, put your hands in the air. If Raw gave you AIDS, I'm not afraid to say. Did you give it AIDS? Raw gave me AIDS. Fuck Raw. Raw gave me AIDS. Fuck Raw.
Shield Medine hasn't said a word since he came back. Kurt vacation, 4 out of 10.
Well, I'm there with you, Trey. I'd give tonight a 4 out of 10 as well. There's probably someone out there giving it a 1. It's probably somebody I know that gave it a 1 tonight that I used to know. He gave it a 1, I bet. From what I just fucking heard from him, he gave it a 1. But I'll tell you, man, I'll give it a 4 based on that specific technicality, like going through it. I mean, maybe I shouldn't even give it a 4, but creatively, I completely disagree. I'll say that. I disagree. Dollar. Where's Shane O'Mac? Where is he?
What's up, Joe and Jake? It's been a while.
What's up?
Holy fuck, we went an awesome NXT takeover to an depression of Raw tonight.
Yeah.
I'll give Raw a 1/10. I want to stab Michael Cole's clitoris if he keeps dick riding Roman.
Oh, man, Vince is telling him what to say, Kevster. Kevster, what's up? It's good to hear from you again. Thanks for the old $13 donation. The donation link is down below if you guys want to party tonight with that. All the amounts are listed there for you. If you're new to the channel, hit the sub button, subscribe if you'd like, and don't miss out on the daily wrestling stuff. What's up, Kevster? Good to hear from you again.
ShiBUM! Roman walks in on Vince and Triple H rubbing baby oil and butt fucking each other.
Yep.
Roman snaps a few pics of Vince's genetic jackhammer and Triple H's crooked sledgehammer.
Oh.
Before he leaves, Roman says, "One more thing, I want to be called the big dog."
One more thing, I want to be called the big dog. Anything you want, Roman. Anything you want. Just don't. Damn it! Don't send that text message. Oh my God.
Shit bomb.
It's gotta be something.
WUZ Good Joe and Jake. Wasn't Brock Lesnar advertised to be on Raw tonight? Also, I am so confused with the ending of the main event. Does this mean the Shield are heels now? Raw was a 5 out of 10.
First of all, Robert, thanks for the previous donation. And DJ, yes, they said Lesnar would be here the night after the show. That's what Heyman said. So, there you go.
Yeah.
That's
Did you
what
notice
Heyman
during
said.
the main event as well, there was the asshole chant at one point in time?
Yo, you know what? EJ Cook or whatever the fuck your name is. Why don't you call up the show, bro? Call up the show and tell me what was good about this shit. Tell me what was good about this shit. Yo, Sex Boy, thanks for subscribing to the channel, I guess. What the fuck? Weird name. Go ahead, man. Call the show right now, and we'll wait for you. And you tell me.
He was in the chat earlier
Explain
talking
to
about
me
how good it was.
Explain to me how good the show was tonight. Call the show. We'll wait. I'll wait right here for you, motherfucker. I will wait for you to tell me what was good about how this show was some good fucking amazing thing tonight. Fucking Cook. You cock. Motherfucker. Go ahead. Call the show. Tell me what your fucking number is. Jake, I'm going to leave it on this fucking guy's photo. You, Jake, look for his phone number or whatever he wants to put in the chat to tell me what I'm supposed to fucking think is so great about this show tonight.
You got it.
I want you to tell me. I'm going to sit.
I specifically recall you freaking out on him once before, rightfully
yeah,
so.
he said he was joking, but go ahead. This time, call the show. This time,
Yeah.
call the show. All night in the chat. You've been saying all this shit, I guess. I don't know. Go ahead. Tell me what was good. Are you joking? Are you fucking kidding? If you're joking, then fuck it. Then you're a pussy. Fine. I get it.
He
You're
said,
joking.
no, I'm afraid to call with a sad face. Afraid?
You should
Get
be
your ass in
afraid
here.
because this makes no sense. Tell me what was so good. You're in the fucking chat shitting on me, telling me I'm a fucking psychopath for thinking this sucked tonight, and it was great. What was good? What did you like besides the ending of Raw, the last 15 minutes of the show? Tell me what was good. You can't defend this if you have a fucking brain. Maybe maybe then you thought it was good tonight. Dad, the Shield is back. Oh, Dad, the Shield is back. Dad. What the fuck other person would think this was great? Thought this show was good. You thought Raw was good? The fuck out of here with that. You tell me how this show was fucking good. You tell me why the fucking ratings are dropping. Can you tell me why there's fucking people leaving this company? Can you tell me why the goddamn fucking ratings have dropped down to horse cunt? Can you tell me why that's happened, bro? Tell me why, man. Tell me fucking why. Where's that cocksucker Hammer who was in the chat earlier who had something to say? I fucked your mother, by the way, motherfucker. Suck a dick. Call the show. Tell me, motherfucker. Connect your AOL, you stupid troll fuck. I will fucking sodomize your animals in your house live on TV for the government of fucking Pakistan because it freaks those people out so much. I swear to God, if you thought this was... I dare you to call tonight and tell me what the fuck made this show a 7 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10 tonight because I don't think you can possibly defend it. 318, what's up?
What's up, Joe?
What's up, man? What do you think of Raw?
I think it was horrible. I don't even think the heel turn will help Roman. I think he damaged good.
Who's damaged? Did you say damaged goods? Jake, can you translate fucking cum guzzle for me?
I'm trying, but the phone is just not coming through.
It's all right,
Sound like
man.
you said
I think I
Roman
get
was
it.
damaged goods, but
this whole company
Roman damaged good.
Okay,
I don't think a heel turn will help. I don't think a heel turn will help him.
you feel like the heel turn wouldn't even make a difference at this point?
I'll take a heel turn. I will take the heel turn because it probably would in doing something. At least it would unite the crowd. You popped them for a second, but now we have to sit here and listen to the same shit every week. Hey, 203, what's up?
What's up, Joe?
What's up with you, man?
Jake?
Well, you don't say hi to Jake? What the fuck?
I almost forgot, man. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
I almost pulled it like the last guy.
Yeah, right? How's it going?
Going good. The show.
You were gonna
was
say shit
not
to
good
Jake, by
tonight,
the way.
though.
Yeah.
Whether it was Roman or Ronda, it was all to like get something over on us, you know, and like the whole thing was like revolved around them, and the finish with the Shield, like I'm usually like okay with Raw, not because it's good, but because I just know it's going to be bad. But these last couple of weeks, like, I just wanted to shut off the TV. Like, that's how bad it is.
It's so bad, man. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thinks this. And listen, if you think it's good, then like call up, man. A good call, by the way. Good shit. I agree with you, man. I just, you know, and I'm not saying that because he hated Raw. He could have liked Raw, you know, fine. But nobody has told me that they liked Raw yet. Except the one guy that said 6 out of 10. I went through it again. How in the world can we get to that fucking number? I don't know. Let me take some more
we
donations.
asked him what he liked, and then he said, oh, I like, you know, the women's match, and then he like soured on it immediately. And I said, you know, I'm sick of this. You can say you like the show, have your own opinion, that's fine, but don't shit on us in the process saying we're
Rip the
complaining.
Raw Tag Team division.
The Raw Tag Team division is dead. I think all the tag teams blow, so it's really no difference to me. Fuck these things, man. Savin DePaul, thank you for $1.99. Man, Jesus. God damn it. The fuck do you mean the shows are better without Tommy? Tommy was never on my wrestling reviews, you stupid cunt. The fuck in the chat? What the fuck is wrong with people fucking
monetize this?
What the fuck? Oh, is he talking about that? I mean, maybe that makes sense, but Jesus. Well, you can listen to it. Fucking he's everywhere else, though, still. Can fucking care.
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
Everyone is so bland on Raw. Creative has booked Reigns, Baylor, Rollins, and others so awfully. Terrible stories and sometimes awful wrestling.
Casually bad. Thank you for the donation. Everyone is bland. It's all cookie cutter, boring, bland, over-scripted crap. That's what Raw is, man. Nobody has a mind of their own to grab the mic, except for fucking Triple H tonight, who was able to grab the mic and cut a promo he wanted to cut. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, Cook. Call in. What's the number? What's the area code? What are you going to do to tell me this show was good? Go ahead and call in, man. Jesus Christ. Here's your thing. What in the world? Mav, what's up, Mav?
Joe, did you see my tweet of the moving Roman poster fist cock gif?
Oh, man.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
I didn't see it yet, man, but I'll look for it. I can't even bring myself to get on stupid Twitter, who banned me for life. I got to go on my secret fucking Twitter account, @CorruptedPod, my podcast Twitter account, where I have 1,400 followers when I used to have 30,000. Fuck you, Twitter. Suck my dick, you communist cocksuckers. I hope Twitter fucking dies. I hope a fucking employee... Oh, never mind. But you know what I mean. Motherfucking cocksuckers. I hope that bird gets fucking AIDS. I hope the bird fucks a unhealthy goddamn fucking Toronto Blue Jay. And then they fuck each other, and then the goddamn bird has AIDS and dies. And then all the people outside are going, oh my God, and the birds fall and
Just
kill everybody that works there.
Just catching your show now. I tried to call in. I was there at the show.
Shit.
What kind of bullcrap was that distracting us 2 nights in a row? Where does the fucking Shield 4 into this storyline? I'm so mad.
They gotcha. They gotcha, Joe Cronin's cock must win. They gotcha, bro. They gotcha by the balls, brother. And you bought it, Brooklyn. You bought it, Brooklyn. You are dead. Vince is the puppet master, and you are the puppets dance, motherfucker dance.
Fuck yeah, I got everyone's addresses, Mon! I got everyone's fucking addresses, Mon!
Hey, at least we have Smackdown. Oh wait, Vince made the WWE title so lame and irrelevant. Just so Roman could main event every fucking PPV.
Get ready, baby. Get ready to line them all up. Flash Games, get ready to line them all up for Roman, because they're going to go through the roster faster than syphilis goes through downtown Chicago. It's going to be like a goddamn Yankees-Red Sox game. It's going to be long, drawn out, and full of scoring. That's what it's going to be, wrestling fans. Are you ready? Finn Balor, victim number 1. Braun Strowman, victim number 2. And there's more coming.
Just getting here from work. Read what happened on Raw. I heard next week Roman's coming out driving a beer truck.
Oh, Joey B, they might do it, Joey. They might do it, Joey. They'll do anything, Joey B. Oh, I wouldn't be surprised if Roman Reigns was Braun Strowman was in hot pursuit of Roman Reigns, and Roman got out of his car, ran to a bridge, and turned the bridge up so the bridge would go up, and then Braun went flying through and an explosion. They did a whole movie thing for Roman. I wouldn't be surprised.
Roman is Roman. Rollins has been down and climbing back with sucking up to the crowd. And Dean has been Dean, which is bar guy looking great-o. Raw sucked, but the ending was fine. At least there is a wonder of what will happen next week. Go Blue Hail.
Dominic Paul DeSano, thank you for the $11. That is the one thing that you can take away, that at least what's going to happen next week. Well, I don't know, but still it's not that interesting. What are they going to do, bury everyone next week? Who's left? Who's the face? The Shield's the face, because who's the face that's over in the company the most? Who's the most over thing besides Daniel Bryan in the past few years? The Shield. So now you have to cheer for Roman. You have to cheer.
Super chat.
Mick Foley wasn't as injury-prone as Eric Rowan. Tears of joy.
Eric Rowan, you suck. Are you listening to this broadcast right now, Eric Rowan? Let me tell you something. You suck, pal.
Hell yeah!
Please, Young Bucks and Kenny Omega, don't come to this godforsaken fuckhole of a company.
Don't come.
You'll be neutered because apparently only the big dog can have balls.
Yeah, do not come, R. Barrett. I am there with you 100%. Thank you for the 316. Why do you motherfuckers watch it if you hate it so much? They are stopping to watch. 200,000 people leave every year. Why are they watching? Don't worry, they won't be soon. ShiBUM.
There were even small chants for Brock to come out to save Strowman. You most likely didn't hear them, but they were there. That's how bad it was getting with this Roman crap.
I would die if they had brought Brock Lesnar out there and then the Shield took him out, Finn Balor, and everybody, and they're like, who's gonna stop the Shield? My God! Joe Cronin's cock must win. Thanks for the $5. This thing is going all night long, just like we're going all night long on your mama, motherfucker. The Shield is back, and they came to help Roman because they do it for Roman. We got nothing. Mike,
did you catch during the main event that they kept chanting asshole at one part?
No.
All right, it was right towards the end of the main event. The crowd was chanting asshole and then the goodbye chant. What happened was there was a guy in the front of like the second section from the ringside part, and he was doing the DX suck it over and over and over again. He kept
he got ejected.
The asshole chant in the main event was because of a beach ball flying around. The man who brought in the beach ball was going to get escorted by security. He Felipe out and was telling everyone to suck it. I can send the video if you can. I send it?
Oh my God, John Teddy, thank you for the $5 donation and becoming a $5 ShiBUM. Yes, send me that. I want to see that. I want to see that. You're going to make me lose my goddamn mind, WWE. Go ahead and send me tickets again. Hey, Cook, what's your number, you fuck? Tell us what the number is. What number is it?
Happy Eid Mubarak, cons. Love y'all heart.
Happy Eid Mubarak, cunts. Thank you, Awandi. What's up, Awandi? Thanks for the $4, bro. Hey, man. Frog off. Hey, 209, you're live. What's up? Tell me this is Cook.
Nah, what's up? What's going on, dude? This is, I ain't Cook.
Oh, God damn it. I want a piece of Cook's
ass. All right, guys,
ass.
what's going on?
I want a piece of Cook's ass.
Dude, this Roman stuff, you know what, Joe? I've been watching since, WrestleMania 6. I understand it ain't the same anymore, but dude, it's just so over top the lengths they go for this guy, dude. I guess I get it, but dude, let me just throw something at you real quick. If they were smart, what they would do is next week have Corbin just say, you know what, he cashed in, he's done, right? Fans will be pissed. Have the Shield be like, yeah, you know, he had his chance. We screwed him over. You know what I would do? I was watching that GIF, one of your donations of Austin with the beer. I'd have Strowman come down with the truck, crash that bitch into the ring, get out, whoop the Shield's ass, throw Reigns over the top onto the truck, have him bring out a water cooler, some beers. I mean, could you imagine the pop? I mean, that's what they need to start doing, dude. I mean, turn the Shield into the heels. Have Strowman be the face here. The fans already would go ballistic for him. Just this Roman thing. I don't see how reuniting the Shield. We just saw it a few months ago. It's not anything special. Like, you're right, Cole going all, this is legendary or whatever he was saying. No, it wasn't.
What an idiot.
Shit. We just saw this.
Yeah, when they first got back together, you know, that time back in October. I could see the original nostalgia pop being like, all right, this is cool, but we've seen it. It wasn't, you know, more than 9 months ago at this point, 10 months. And like Patrick Carrington said on Twitter, you know, it was all creative gymnastics to avoid putting, you know, Roman in a bad light. Anybody else, this move would have been a heel move. Absolutely. Been a heel turn for sure. But because it's Roman and, you know, the Shield themselves, them attacking 3-on-1 is okay. It's in the green. Give him the green light.
Yeah, so what's going on? Does that mean that the whole thing with Dolph and Drew's just now they're going to just align with Roman? And
I think that feud's going to continue, but the Shield is just going to have Roman's back. I think they're just going to be his support team. He doesn't have theirs, obviously, because he never did.
Of course he won't.
He never did. Even when they had their tag team matches and they were getting screwed unfairly, when, you know, Ambrose got injured by, what was it, the bar at that point and all this stuff, you know, we didn't see any mention of Roman helping Seth or Dean, but they're there to help him through and through. So
did you guys see the tweet that Lashley put up after Raw?
No.
He retweeted the Shield reunion, and he put "what the hell" and he tagged Braun Strowman with like a picture of a phone, like saying "call me." So I'm wondering if they're going to have him have Strowman's back and do some kind of, you know, Shield versus Braun and, you know, his crew. I don't know.
That would be interesting. You know, if they did flip all three guys to become heels, it'd be foolish to do with Seth at this point in time because he got the biggest pop of the night. If you know, ask me honestly. But damn, that would be great. That would be. Everyone says, turning him heel is not the answer. But think about it. We have no heels on Raw. Kevin Owens it wasn't even brought in tonight. You know, they ruined the chance with Bobby Roode being a decent heel. We don't really have anybody else at this point. We need better heels. What do we have? Baron Corbin, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre? That's about it. Jinder's not a credible threat. Who else is left? Authors of Pain, they ruined. We don't have any other heels.
Put Lashley and someone else with Braun and do a War Games with all of them, dude. That'd be pretty sweet.
Oof, that would be incredible. Or if they had, a double flip in the sense of they made, you know, Braun side with McIntyre and Drew. They became the good guys, and you had, you know, a different way with the Shield being like how they were in the beginning, where they're screwing up everybody's matches and coming in and costing people, you know, opportunities and chances. Or you can just see Bobby Lashley, Finn Balor, and Braun Strowman team up to try and stop the Shield. And the heel Shield continues to reign supreme like they did previously. The Shield ran through everybody.
Yeah. So how do you guys think this is going to play out? I mean, they came out tonight in their Shield gear. I mean, do you think next week they go back to being just Ambrose and Rollins doing their normal thing? Or, I mean, how do you think that's going to play out? Like, they're going to keep these three together as a normal unit? Or
they're all champions. They're all champions. It makes sense, right?
Well,
unless Ambrose gets the belt going.
Maybe bring up. You know, what would be awesome is if they went against Undisputed, but that probably won't happen.
No, but Dean will get the women's title from
stay in
Ronda,
NXT,
and they'll all be champions. You know,
I don't want to see Undisputed get smashed already. You know, but hey, maybe the Authors of Pain will join Braun. I mean, do something. Honestly, to me, I kind of got a bit of a heel vibe. I know it's kind of hard to picture that when you have Ambrose in Rollins, but I mean, keep in mind, Ambrose hasn't really spoken a word yet. He can come back and just say, "I was pissed. I don't give a shit about anybody." I mean,
they should have attacked Finn Balor. They should have attacked Finn Balor if they wanted to show off they were heel, right? Like Balor.
Yeah, they should have powerbombed Braun, went over to Finn, made it like they were gonna, you know, be all friendly with him, and then kicked the shit out of him.
You know what, too? This kind of pisses me off. You know, everybody's saying, "Oh, the world title could be defended." okay, I mean, this isn't real, guys. I mean, I'm not saying that to you, but I mean, this isn't real. Who cares? Wow, he gave Finn Balor a title opportunity. He's so generous. It's just like watching Roman against Balor in a normal match. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything.
That's the funny thing, because Finn just had an interview recently over the weekend, and he's referring to the Universal title. He said, I'd like to, meaning I'd like to have the belt, but I don't know if I need to have it. He said, I don't need anything. I would like to. It'd be interesting to see where the title goes. But basically, he says, I'm the same with or without the belt, and I don't think it makes or breaks me at this point, which is a great, point to what you're saying, that he realizes, he's not going to get many shots. And we had heard that he was going to get pushed. I had heard, I should say, that he was going to start getting pushed after SummerSlam because they finally viewed him as durable again. And it is amusing because then we saw him immediately get his title rematch, which, is 2 years overdue. But I think they did the rematch tonight just to satiate fans that have been saying for so long, oh, well, he never got his rematch, one, and two, because they brought up Lesnar's contract, and he's due a contractually obligated rematch. So this kind of clarifies and clears that up as well. So it's like a tit for tat, quid pro quo kind of situation. So now they leave Lesnar getting an opportunity in the future. And the thing with Lesnar is that, Dave Meltzer let people know that he does have a deal where he can't fight for Bellator. But Lesnar never fully fulfilled all the fights with his last UFC contract because he got suspended with the USADA. So he doesn't have any deal finalized with Dana White or the UFC currently. But his contract is over after SummerSlam with WWE. We've had no word on him extending his contract. He's only signing short-term deals currently. So that's part of the reason they were talking yesterday with him before SummerSlam. And I've heard no updates yet at all.
Yo, you little bitch, call the show, you little cunt fucking faggot. Call the fucking show, bitch. And to that other fucking Anil fag in the chat, suck my dick, you fucking cunt. Call the fucking show, you pussy. There's no fucking calls coming through right now, you stupid fuck. 702's on the phone, and that ain't you. 702, is this Cook?
No.
Boom! I hung up on him. Because he wasn't Cook!
He's not calling, he's a kid.
You didn't call the show. Anil, you didn't call the show. Heck Massive, you didn't call the show. You ain't called shit, bitch boy. You're just like all these other little dick-sucking Roman fans who would suck a dick and masturbate to a guy who goes, and does fucking nothing the entire time I've watched him on TV other than take up my life and my time. That's all you do, you little Band-Aid crutch bimbo fuckheads. You stupid fucks. You know why these kids love Roman and these dumb big-breasted bimbos in the crowd like Roman? Let me tell you why they like Roman. They like Roman because he's just like all these millennial fucks out there nowadays that get a ribbon. Oh, I didn't win, but I got a ribbon. Well, guess what, Roman? You're not over. You weren't over. We gave you every crutch we could until you finally got over. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? In the real world, when you fuck up, you get fucking fired, motherfucker. In the past WWE world, when you didn't get over, you got fucking fired, motherfucker. Okay? When you didn't become the top face, you weren't treated like the top face. And when you are the top dog, you get treated like the top dog. There is no top dog now. This garbage show, the writers, if you're a WWE writer and you're listening to me right now, you suck, asshole. I hope you fucking look in the mirror later on and realize that you suck, asshole. Even though Cody Rhodes told us that you had some good ideas and you just didn't use them because anything for Roman. We had good ideas as a writing team, they said, but we just couldn't do them because Roman Reigns. Literally, they scrapped storylines because they didn't want to step over the Roman Reigns story. And this is 4 years ago we're talking. 4 years ago. And yet here we are still with the same old story. anything for Roman. Anything for Roman until the picks leak or Vince McMahon dies. So go ahead and justify it. Go ahead and praise your NXT, Triple H. Stand in the middle of that ring and watch your wife take all the credit for what you did. Go ahead and do it. Stand in that ring and watch your wife become the leader of the woman's revolution, the evolution, the lose-olution. Go ahead and build up your Adam Coles. Go ahead and build up your Ricochets, your Velveteen Dreams. Go ahead and dream and reach for the stars, because when those stars are ready to reach for that so-called brass ring that everybody finds out actually is a fucking myth, for when they reach for that dream, NXT and all its dreams will be reaching up for something that isn't there, because before they make it there to bask in the golden age of wrestling, they'll realize that the NXT talent, everything they worked for, it didn't matter, because there is no more main roster and there is no more WWE, because you're losing ratings every single day. For the last few years, 200,000 people have gone away, and they ain't coming back. You can bring back the Goldbergs, you can bring back the this guy, the that guy, the here guy, the legends, the Hogans. You can bring them all back and watch that little spike for a second. You can have a Raw 25 anniversary and watch the ratings go to a 4.5, and then watch them dive right the fuck back down last. You know what? I don't think I've ever gotten as many emails as I got the night after Raw 25, especially the week after. It was really the week after Raw 25 where I began to get the emails, where I began to see my personal Facebook all of a sudden just start to fucking blow up. I can't tell you how many people, somewhere between 20 and 60 people on my Facebook account alone, tuned in to watch wrestling for the first time in 2 years, for the first time in 5 years, for the first time in 10 years, to watch professional wrestling. And you know what? Almost every single one of them said to me after watching the Raw 25 and the week after Raw 25, every single one of my former friends, guys that I remember watching wrestling with back in the day, who had tuned in again to see what was wrestling up to, they said to me, Joe, what the fuck happened to wrestling? What the fuck is this show? Is this the show that they put on every single week? Is it that bad every week? And I looked at them and I said, yes. And they said, does anybody watch anymore? And I said, no. The ratings are the worst they've ever been. And that was a year ago almost, right? Or like months ago. Recently, we had the lowest rating on Raw of all time. All time. All time. The lowest rating on Raw. The house attendance is down. But the WWE pockets keep getting fuller and fuller and fuller because they make great business decisions. If they made the writing decision, the business side of WWE right now as far as money is in the Attitude Era. They're in the fucking Attitude Era with business and money and marketing in the WWE right now.
My name is Kane and I'm donating.
Can we talk about that adorable picture of Brenna in the corner of the screen?
Yeah, she's adorable
Because,
in that
my
picture,
God,
not upstairs
bless
right now.
that cutie pie.
Monica, what's up, Monica? Thanks for the 666. I appreciate that. Yeah, my daughter, she looks cute, but she's upstairs screaming right now, and Leah has to keep going up and figuring out what the fuck is going on up there. So she is actually the devil, but that's okay. She's looking good in that dress, I think. She's got that red hair. It's all good.
And we got Damien. I gotta remind you guys that I just did a bunch of crack last night. I'm afraid to admit it, but I fucked a snake. I mean, I'm not proud of it, but I went into the back and I was all alone, and I said, Damien, hell, you're the only friend I have. And the snake looked at me, Damien looked at me, and I said, and the snake said to me, and I said, hell yeah. So I unzipped my pants, and I busted a load inside that fucking snake. And I ain't proud of it. Honey, I ain't proud of it at all. But, damn, did it feel good. Trust me.
All right, well, anyway, people asked about the giveaway we're doing on Patreon. It was so nuts again tonight that we're going to, again, push it off till tomorrow. But I promise we are giving away this shit tomorrow night. You're going to get signed shit, some T-shirts, and some bullshit that you're going to enjoy tomorrow night. So that'll be the announcement for tomorrow as far as that goes. I'm not done with the phone calls. Fuck it, I'll keep going. You want to keep going? Let's try this, man. Step up to the plate.
I like Roberts.
209, what's up?
Hey, all right, one quick suggestion, I'll let you go. If Hardy's gone, or he's done for right now, and Rowan's hurt and dropping titles on Tuesday, why not put Harper and Wyatt with Strowman?
Which Hardy?
If Matt Hardy's gone, so he's hurt.
Yeah,
why not put Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper with Strowman take on the Shield?
That would that'd be interesting, but they're on a different show. Yeah, so like that, I don't know.
Well, if Rowan's going to be hurt, I mean, Harper's going to be in purgatory over there because, I mean, he's not going to be a single Bludgeon Brother,
I don't know. They might just bring him back to singles. They might put it. Well, they should put Luke with Jeff. They could do that. Because
you know what? He would fit in that crazy,
That would work.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're probably right.
Put Luke with Jeff, and Matt, by the way, Matt is done. His contract's up in March, and he's working. He's giving it a go in the back to see how he likes it.
Yeah, and if it works
for
him,
him,
then
you
he'll
know what?
stick with it. But he put up the picture with him
so much.
in the suit, and his wife confirmed it. So Rebby did, make that official.
I just wish he got the spotlight that he should have had. I mean, he did get one, but he should have gotten. Man, he should have given us gold for a year, and instead he was just. They jerked him around. It seemed like it sucks.
It does, but I mean, I'm not surprised. But hey, he got a chance to come back. That's awesome, and he's going to go in the Hall of Fame now, end his career in a good note with WWE. They'll take care of him, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, that's the good news. That's definitely cool, man. Yeah, good call. Appreciate that. And yeah, Jeff and Luke, put Jeff and Luke together, then they can battle Randy and Shinsuke. Move them in that direction. I don't know. You could do that. Maybe you could have Luke battle Randy separately, and then whatever. Yeah, you could turn that into a positive easily. I don't think that would be too difficult. What's up, everybody? Repackage Bray. Yeah, Bray's going to have some kind of repackage as well, yeah. I agree. Somebody asked why the announcers were ringside. The announcers were ringside because they're ringside at a pay-per-view, I think, right? So they decided to just leave it there, I guess. They're not going to move the table around, I suppose. But they may have
to change all the audio equipment and whatnot. So
yeah, and it's all under the mats and everything, so they're not going to move it. So they didn't move it, so that's good. But maybe they'll put them there again. I don't know. But usually it's just a pay-per-view where they're there, so probably just there because the night after the pay-per-view they're lazy. You should be lazy. It makes sense to be. It's not lazy. It's smart to not move the stupid thing. But I'd like to see them go back there. And by the way, as a commentator, I hate when I'm far away from the ring. It's the worst. And I know that mostly they watch the monitors. They don't look at the ring, but it's much better to have the table next to the ring anyway, because the wrestlers can play off of it and do things. So I'm never ever a fan of the commentator booth far away or somewhere else like that.
Oh, I hate Monica's right. They needed it for the powerbomb.
And they needed it for the powerbomb. There you go.
I didn't even think about that.
I didn't think about that either. So there's
Monica. This is why you make the big bucks.
Good job, Monica. We didn't even think about it. But no, I figured. Yeah, just figured they didn't move it because of the pay-per-view. But you're right. What at the pay-per-view was it there? or were they at the back like usual? I don't remember.
They were there because there was a few spots with it, wasn't there? Where AJ went into the announce table.
Yeah, well, but they put all the other announce teams there anyway. So the table might have been there, and they might have also been at the ramp. So it could have been both ways. But yeah, I think that they were. Shit, I don't remember. Someone will have to tell me. I remember NXT though. I remember Morrow being there. But yeah, I don't remember now. I don't remember. Probably both.
Yeah, they were there for the SummerSlam. The SummerSlam.
Boom. By the way, I think technically I'm a millennial, but I consider myself like the Generation X group or whatever. I thought we were the Gen X group. I mean, we're really the old millennials. You know, we're old. You know, I mean, I'm 34. You know, so I don't know about that.
Yeah, apparently you and I were too old to watch. Some people had said. One of the callers earlier was older, and they're like, "Oh, you know, get your priorities straight. You shouldn't be watching."
They said
there's
that
an
to
age limit on wrestling now?
Who'd they say that to?
To one of the callers. He said he was near 40, something like pushing 40.
Yeah, that's pretty stupid. I mean, that's like saying, "Oh, don't watch anything, I guess, that's PG or anything that's whatever."
Yeah, you can't watch action movies in the movie theater because you're too old for them.
Most of the crowd is older guys. When you look in the crowd every week, most of the crowd are older guys. Like, don't worry. That's the funny thing is these people say to the 40-year-old fans and stuff, they're like, "You shouldn't be watching. It's for kids or whatever." There won't be any kids there anymore soon because they have stopped watching too. Do you realize that most of the kids that have been showing up to these shows are the kids of parents who loved it in the Attitude Era? So when that's run its course and the little kid says this is dumb and stops watching, you're not going to have fans anymore. There's no the kids are there was way more kids back in 07, 06. I can remember when there was a lot of kids back then, like 06, 07, and 08 time. Now there was still a lot of the same watchers and viewers that are there now, but there was a lot of kids. The kids have
that's
been
when
diminishing.
they pushed to the PG rating.
Yeah, the kids are diminishing every day. You know what I mean? They're diminishing every motherfucking day. So they're going down. They are going down. So don't worry, there won't be any kids to watch soon, and there won't be anybody else to watch either.
Well, think about it. If this age and demographic stops watching, their children likely aren't going to get into it because that's how a lot of wrestling fans are. It's passed down. I feel. You got your son into it, I got my daughter into it, and so on and so forth.
Well, Gavin don't really like it.
Danny's not into it like she used to be either. 3 years ago, she was watching each show with me, even 2 years ago, and now she's just like, "Oh, all right, fine."
I'm kind of glad Gavin doesn't like it. He knows it, though. He comes and watches for a few seconds, goes, "Oh, okay, cool. Anyway, I'm going to leave." But you could be like, "Who do you like?" He could tell you everybody. He could be like, "Oh, yeah. Dean Ambrose did this and Roman did that." Hey, remember when Roman did... He remembers it all because I was watching it. But he doesn't care. When I was 8 years old, I was running around the room wrestling a fucking stuffed animal, pretending I was Hulk Hogan and fucking Shawn Michaels. And I was like I put a TV camera on the screen and pretended to commentate the events and shit. Like, he don't give a shit about wrestling. He doesn't hate it, but he doesn't really like it.
It doesn't have the same allure, the same draw that it used to.
Yeah, when I show him old stuff, sometimes I was watching something old, he goes, "Wow, things were like crazy back then."
Well, that's what it was. Because Danny, I was showing her stuff on the network, and then Courtney was like, "I don't think she should be watching this," and she was younger at the time. And I'm like, "Yeah, maybe not," but great parenting decisions go a long way. But granted, when I watched NXT Saturday, when we had finally gotten back home, starting the show, she was into it. That she enjoyed. She watched most of that with me, but SummerSlam, no interest at all. So it just kind of, shows.
Anil, you want me to play Fortnite, bro? Yo, what's up, Anil? Anil Chatar in the chat. What's up, man? Yeah, I seen you chatting earlier. You were saying that stuff about you were talking shit to me in the chat, Anil. But that's all cool, man.
Now you're trying to be his buddy.
No, I got you, man. I'm down with you, Anil, man. That's cool, man. So Anil, baby, you want some Fortnite, baby? You want to play some Fortnite to wrap the show up tonight, guys? Anil, you want some Fortnite, baby? Look at that, baby. Bring it on, Anil. Let me hear you in the chat, bro. Anil Chatar. Let me hear you in the chat, bro. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. Let's get those guns out. We'll pair up in a party, man. We'll get fucking D-Moon. I'll get Jake DeMarco, who's here with me right now, and we'll kill it, man. We'll do some Fortnite. We'll do some Fortnite, man, just for you. I'm down with that, Anil. All right, man, let's do it. I got my Xbox remote. I got everything else. Anil, you want some Fortnite, Anil? Well, it doesn't matter what you want, Anil, you stupid son of a bitch, because I ain't playing Fortnite. The only thing I'm playing is your mother's pussy, motherfucker. So suck that off. You fuck. I ain't playing nothing, baby. I ain't doing nothing. But you said suck it. Suck it. Suck it. I got something for you, Anil. I got something for your mom. You stupid bastard. Fortnite's for kids, bro. Fortnite's for kids. You got baby food in your pants, but I ain't playing it on the Xbox. Man, I'll tell you what. When your wife comes home from work, she says dance. And Anil, you say, how high? Your kids come home from school and they say, yo, Dad, we hate you. And you say, why? And they basically say, because, well, Dad, you know, you're a loser. And then you hop on here on my chat and you try to tell me what to do. But it doesn't work. Because just like everything else in your life, you failed. You failed at your job, you failed at your school, you failed at your life, you failed at your woman, you failed your family, you failed yourself. And you can never break through the ice. You can never smash that glass ceiling and finally become something. You can't even get some YouTuber who's live right now to play a fucking game like Fortnite on his Xbox. You fail at everything you do. But I'll tell you one thing I will not fail at, and that is dropping one big, giant, white, creamy pile of potential babies into your goddamn mother's hole. And I, Anil, as Samoa Joe said to AJ Styles, lovely Wendy, am gonna be your daddy, Mama Anil.
Know how we get down. It's West Side for life. Yeah, Cronin got a big motherfucking cock.
Ronda Rousey, too far-fetched for Universal Champ. If WWE grew a set, maybe? By the way, Jake, can I have a piece of that sweet ass of yours? Cheers to all. As always, can't wait for Friday. Monetize this, bitches.
This Friday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Time, U.S., you're going to get fucking sexified, Gatekeeper Drew. Thank you, man. By the way, I got a link to an ankle brace that's going to help you out as well. Okay, so get ready for that, okay? I smell it down below. Hey, Road Dogg. Road Dogg, man, you are loving it, man. Are you living there? Are you loving WWE, Road Dogg? You are loving WWE, Road Dogg. Listen.
Give me a hell yeah!
We're going to talk about it.
There's probably like 2 to 3 kids, including me, who actually watch the show. Every week, everyone tells me it's gay and fake. It's just not the same as it was when you guys were younger.
Roman sucks. Let me tell you something. When I was younger, when I was 9 years old, I'd walk through the halls of my school, and I would say to somebody, did you see what happened to WrestleMania 9? And they would say, what the fuck are you talking about? The kids had no idea. The kids had no idea. And when I was 11 years old, I said, did you see Diesel and Shawn Michaels? The kids said, wrestling's fake and gay. That's what they said when I was 11. And guess what? The ratings were at the worst they'd ever been at. But by the time it was 1997 and 1998, I go to middle school, every kid in the entire hallway was doing Suck It and NWO for life. They were doing it. Viva la raza. They were doing everything. All the kids, the teachers didn't know what the fuck to do. The teachers had no idea what to do. Can you imagine there's a kid in school? Your kids are fucking in 7th grade and 6th grade. What do? You don't know. What do you do? What do you do with these goddamn kids? They're running around. They're running around like fucking maniacs. Like my fucking house is torn apart by my fucking kids. They're running around like fucking maniacs. They're saying, suck it. The teachers have no idea what to do. They have no clue what to do. Fucking goddamn piece of shit headset. They have no fucking idea what the fuck to do. The teachers have no clue what to do because the kids are walking around in the halls. And they're like, okay, guys, have a good day at the bus stop. Have a good day at the bus stop. Oh, yes, Mrs. Clarence, I'll have a nice day at the bus stop. By the way, suck it! Oh, my God, what are they doing? The teachers had no idea. And then eventually, wrestling got so goddamn big that you'd be in your classroom and you'd be like, oh, suck it, or like, do Shawn Michaels. And the teachers, you know what they would do? They'd be like, all right, guys, come on, enough with the wrestling stuff now. We're going to get to math. That was it. They're like, oh, yeah, come on, guys, Stace. I love Stone Cold Steve Austin. Me too. But, hey, let's get to math class. What do the teachers say now if you did something like that? Suck it! You're going in fucking prison, motherfucker. You're banned on all the social medias. You're fucked up. That's what would happen now. You wouldn't even believe what we were able to do. It was fucking unbelievable back then. It was unbelievable when we were goddamn kids because it was badass. It was entertaining. You couldn't turn away. But now, if you're a kid in school and you say to your teacher, you go, I'm the shield, I'm the shield. The teacher would say, can you stop doing whatever that is that you're doing right now? What are you doing? Oh, it's a wrestling thing. Wrestling. You're fucking gay. This is wrestling sucks. You know it's fake. That's what they say now. You know it's fake. We're back to that. That's how lame you become, WWE. We're back to that, man. I got something out there for all you wrestling fans who bought into that bullshit they did tonight. How was that? Did you guys like that fucking bullshit that they fucking gave you tonight? Did you like what they gave you tonight? Here it is. Here it is. Just take it. Just take it. Just fucking. Piece of shit show. Fucking force the fans to cheer. Suck my dick. You fucking bought it. You bought it, New York. I hope you're proud, New York. You fucking bought it. You bought it, New York. Well, remember it was you. Well, remember it was you that cheered Brooklyn. Wasn't it the guy from New York who said that if I see you at SummerSlam, Joe, I'm going to put you in a hospital? Yo, put yourself in a hospital, you fucking pussy. Put your fucking mother in a hospital so I can show up in the hospital and give her a fucking vaginal exam, you fuck. You stupid asshole. Suck an asshole. Suck my asshole. Eat me out. Gobble me. Bring it to me. Bring me your logic. You have none. There are no phone calls right now. There are no phone calls. Where's the fucking callers that we're going to call it? Challenge that the show is a great show tonight. Go ahead, call and challenge the show is great tonight. I destroyed half my fucking living room tonight during this shit because it sucked. Where's the callers? You are pussies. That's what you are. You're goddamn pussies. When this fucking company explodes and there is no more WWE anymore, you're going to wonder, where did it go? Where did it go? But I'll be sitting here saying, I'll be going to All In, having some fucking chips and dip with goddamn Cody Rhodes and Kenny Omega. I might even be eating a fucking goddamn fillet of fish or something. I don't know. But it'll be a lot funner than what the fuck you guys had to deal with as this company went from pew into the goddamn ground. So step up to the plate, Triple H, and take this goddamn thing away from old Vinnie Mac, because this shit has gone on way too long. You had to take the Saudi money. You had to take the money from the people who practically fucking did 9/11 so that you could go ahead and make a ton of money. Yeah! And now you're going to go to Australia, a fucking penal colony, so you guys can make the money back from the house shows that you've been losing, because no one's going to your house shows anymore. I've been to them. They're fucking dropping. The goddamn house attendance is fucking dropping. I've never seen the house attendance in Boston, Massachusetts so low. Never seen the house attendance in Massachusetts so low. And do you want my credentials on that? Because I've been to a house show in Boston in 1991. I've been to a house show in 1993, 1995, 1998, 1999, 2002, 2006. I have been to house shows for years, and I have never seen this piss poor attendance. You did it. The fans didn't do it. Go ahead and blame them like Ghostbusters blame the fans. No, you made a piece of shit movie. You made a piss poor motherfucking choice by putting 4 women in a movie that were going to bash men the entire time, and when men appear in the movie, they're only evil, and then we're going to shoot a ghost in the dick at the end of the movie. So you made a piss poor fucking decision by taking a franchise that people loved and turning it into a political stab in the back movie. Well, your movie sucked dick. And then you attack the fans trying to say there's something wrong with us for not liking it. Well, now who's laughing, you stupid cocksucker Paul Feig? And the WWE follows in the footsteps of Star Wars and every other SJW bullshit and blames it on the fans. Why can't people just enjoy it? Just like it. Hey, are the fans in New York right now that are calling the Mets radio stations complaining about the team? Is the team saying, just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. We hit a home run every once in a while. The apple goes up. The apple goes down. But you paid to get in, so shut the fuck up. Yeah, go Mets. You stupid fucking bastards. I have had enough. I am growing a 6.5 erection filled with the purest blood that my body can pump, and I'm looking around for a legal state to have some hookers suck it off. Let's play a donation. Woo! I'm happy about my Red Sox,
An
though.
ankle brace. You can put an ankle brace on me, you could put a dick ring on me. No. One can keep me from the sweet juices that have stained the monetize this championship. Over the past year, you all better bring the big guns, motherfuckers.
Yo, Gatekeeper Drew, thank you for the $4, man. I got an ankle brace link on Amazon that you can use that's going to help you, man. I'm happy. I'm a Red Sox fan. I'm happy. I'm not complaining. But when the Red Sox weren't doing good, you're damn right I called into those radio stations and I complained. Fuck yeah.
Party.
LMAO, I love you, Joe. Ha ha ha. I'm
What's
dying.
up?
Tears of joy. Tears of joy.
What's up, Kevin? I love you too, man. I love you all the way down. I love you almost as much as that big fuck likes Nia Jax. That big fuck likes Nia Jax. Who likes Nia Jax, Jake?
They announced that they broke up, actually. So Luke Gallows said that it was a one-day relationship, and unfortunately they had to split.
Luke Gallows, man. Luke Gallows.
It was pretty funny. But
did you
I'm
ride
trying
the
to find
buffalo?
tweet now.
Luke, did you ride the buffalo? Huh? Did you ride
I'm
the
trying to see what he
buffalo?
put here. It was pretty impressive.
Yeah, baby.
Acted slow as hell, but
Hey, Brian Kelly. Fuck the Red Sox. Actually, you know what? Fuck Boston in general. Fuck you, motherfucker. Because in Boston, we win championships. The Patriots win championships. The Red Sox are one of the baddest teams in the world. And the Celtics have the most championships in basketball. And the Boston Bruins are an original 6 team. This is Boston. And whenever and wherever you're from sucks. I guarantee it, because the Red Sox are whooping people's ass this year, bro. So listen up, Kelly, because from wherever you're from, I'm sure that you're used to tasting shit off the ground, that you eat the trash off the ground. You probably eat your own toe jam if it suited you the right way, or your belly was making enough noise. But let me tell you this. It doesn't suck in Boston. It certainly doesn't suck in Massachusetts. And if you look up all the stats around the world and in the country of the United States of America, you will find that Massachusetts is one of the best goddamn states to live in because we got the best quality of life and we got health insurance for people. Oh, what a crazy thing. How does it feel to know that wherever you're from probably sucks and where I'm from is, oh, so damn good? Look up the shootings. Look up the stabbings. Look up every single stat you can find. And if you average it out, you know that Massachusetts is at the top of the list of the greatest places to live, baby! So, I don't care if it's Cincinnati. I don't care if it's Baltimore. I don't care if it's California. I sure as hell don't care if it's Nevada. And I don't care if it's South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida, that state that everyone else goes to, California, Florida, New Hampshire, Vermont. I even love them. They're in New England, but still, it ain't as good. Nothing tastes as good as the old sweetness of Massachusetts. Oh, goddamn, baby. These are the type of promos that nobody on that goddamn roster could ever cut, even if you paid them $300,000 and dared them to go in the ring with 20 minutes of material. They wouldn't deliver nothing. They don't deliver anything, but I would deliver just like I did every single night in 2007 and 6 when I beat Kofi Kingston's ass on a regular basis before he became anything.
Super Chat Party.
Joe has lost it, and that's how I like it. Cheers.
Woo! Yeah. Yeah, taste it, baby. The Celtics are number 1. You can't just claim you're better because you said so. I'm sorry, Lakers fans. I'm sorry, purple, yellow poop heads. You're still not as good, Lakers, and you live in a psychotic California state. So kiss my ass. Lick it. Unsub, motherfucker. Lick my asshole. Sorry. What I have been doing these last few minutes, I believe, is more entertaining than Raw.
Hands down.
Now let me describe, now, without further ado, now that I've kept you all waiting, let me describe Linda McMahon's favorite sexual position. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. Love Linda McMahon. I would never do that. Let's take a call. Real quick, I should get out of here. 734. 734 is on the phone. What's up, 734? There they go. Anything you wanted to add about this show tonight on Raw after SummerSlam, Jake DeMarco?
No. Oh, Luke Gallows, he said the rigors of high-profile relationships are grueling. It's with a heavy heart that I have to announce that Nia Jax and I have mutually decided to part ways. Thank you for respecting our privacy during these trying times. hashtag one day relationship, hashtag sad day. So first, yesterday when he said they were dating, he put up a picture of Naya, with a sultry look. Now he put up a picture of him with a sad face.
Couple of losers. What are you guys doing, you couple of losers?
I have to address one thing, and usually I try and ignore it, but I saw somebody in the chat saying, one thing I hate about you is why can't you teach your buddy to be a professional? I mean, kids might be watching you guys. And I literally said nothing about us is family-friendly or PG content. It may be from a PG environment that is WWE.
Party.
Please taste my sweet baby cream, Joe. Jake, too.
How about you be a goddamn parent and don't put your kid on fucking YouTube, you dummy? There's an app called YouTube Kids. My kids have an app called YouTube Kids. That's what my daughter watches. If you have kids on here, then that is extremely... And we don't even know what ages this so-called dummy in the chat is saying. There has been times where I've made decisions on things I do here where I've decided not to do something I was thinking about doing. But there shouldn't be kids watching YouTube.
Yeah, there's been a few nights where we didn't swear or avoided saying certain things just to try and it made no difference algorithm-wise.
You should be a better parent and not put your kid on a fucking place where there's like ISIS hanging videos, probably.
ShiBUM!
Oh, yeah.
But they'll ban all the
sides hurt
Republicans.
from laughing so much. Thank you for entertaining me when Raw couldn't tonight. Also, thanks for finally saying Nevada correctly.
It must have been my accent, Monica. It must have came out, Monica. Thank you. It's got to be the accent, man. Hey, Jake, let's get the fuck out of here. We'll see you guys tomorrow night for the Smackdown review. We'll play some PUBG tomorrow, I believe. I don't think are you playing PUBG tonight?
I'll definitely play tomorrow. I got to be up in like 3.5 hours.
Yeah, fuck
Need
that
some
then.
sleep.
All right, guys. Listen, we'll see you tomorrow night for the Smackdown review. Thanks for watching tonight. Make sure you check out my Patreon. We had 10 new patrons today. Tons of extra content. The After Dark podcast is up. It is a 1-hour podcast with me and Jesse that we did last night, available for $5 and up Patreons. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Tons more on there. Tons more everywhere. And if I offended you tonight, fuck you. Somebody said something about...
See you, Hamel Farb. See you, Ken. See you,
Beer, you've got a new subscriber.
Fucking yes. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. The Shield is back. Shield is whack. Your boobs and your vagina all around me, in my face. I want to taste it in my mouth, and it's your anus I'll erase. I want to eat your insides out. I would eat the hair on your puss. I would shave your stupid arm hair and lick your mouth tonight. I see dildos flying. I see children crying. I see goblins dying. Vince McMahon is lying. I hear voices in my head. They break my ass, they kill me dead. They'll butt fuck me. They'll butt fuck me. And they eat my ass when I eat you. I'll eat you out. You'll eat me too. You'll butt fuck me. Butt fuck me, butt fuck me, butt fuck me. Butt fuck me, butt fuck me, butt fuck me. I just found Seanzview in a dumpster. JD from New York swallowed all his cum. Both of them motherfuckers are gay. They eat each other's bums. They're seeing Pulsies walking by. I think
to guide. Aaron Riff sucks only cocks. He swallows them. He swallows a lot. He swallows cocks. Brian Zane swallows cocks. Steven Larson know that they're both hoes, so they swallow their fingers and their toes. Steven Larson are gay. Loogie Mania's are gay. Suck my dick, Bruce Blitz. Suck my dick, Bruce Blitz. Suck, 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 suck. I'm out.